Alright, so we're doing Noita, as you can probably tell. For those who maybe are maybe new, if you might have come in from Sitnas's raid, if you're new to Noita and haven't seen me stream it before, I have a few things to note. We have a number of mods. We have the Twitch Extended mod, which adds more Twitch integration. There's already out of the starting gate, like just from the 1.0 release of this game, they already added some Twitch integrations, but the Twitch Extended integration mod adds more shenanigans. There's also the Goki's Things mod, which adds more randomness, and then also we got this cool little thing in the bottom right hand corner where in 13 seconds you'll be able to vote on one of 4 options that will affect the in-game behavior. It can affect us positively, it can affect us negatively, it can be completely unpredictable and silly. Regardless, you'll have options 1 through 4 that you can vote on starting now, and if you type the number 1 through 4 in the chat that corresponds to what you want to vote for, then the thing with the most votes at the end of the timer will be applied, and it will cause hopefully silly and goofy things to happen, and it should be a lot of fun. And feel free to vote on things that will hurt me or help me. I will never be offended if people pick stupid stuff. I've mentioned before, if somebody votes, or if the chat votes on something that kills me, I will never be sad about it because it's still a lot of fun. I love this game and I love how bonkers it gets, and if I'm doing a badass run and we're killing it, or if we're getting murdered to death, I'm having the equal amount of fun. I'm just happy to play this game. Really, winning is not at all a goal necessarily. I'm just here to have a good time. We're here for a good time, not a long time, when it comes to Noita. So that is the Planarino. Also, I should note that I've got this little piece of paper right here that I have placed in front of my screen, or that part of the screen rather, in the bottom right-hand corner, so I can't actually see what the options are that you're voting on. So I can see people typing in the chat. I see people are voting for 1 and 4, but I don't know what 1 and 4 corresponds to, so it's all a secret to me, so it's all completely unknown. Also, I noticed that this wand has personal fireball thrower, which I detest. I hate personal fireball thrower, because shit like that gets very spicy. Ouch. This personal fireball thrower makes fireballs just fly out everywhere. Also, I like we got fireball thrower and also an ice age. Yeah, fireball thrower gets nuts and it gets very scary. Like right now, it's cool because we're killing a lot of bad guys with it, but it gets less cool when fireballs get launched back towards us and murder us to death, which has happened many, many times. So I've got my work cut out for me. Yeah, because again, it's firing at random directions, so it might seem cool where it's like, oh yeah, we're like smacking it. We're smacking these fireballs from an origin place that's far away from us, but they can just as easily boomerang back towards us. So far we're doing alright though. Also, I didn't even hit that guy once. There we go. It's very chaotic. If there was a way for fireball thrower to not damage us, or rather, I guess if we were immune to fire, being immune to fire would make fireball thrower less scary. Good to see you, Victoria, by the way. Hope you're doing well. It's only for a few shots. Yeah, thankfully it's limited ammo. You're right. Yeah, so we only get 16 total. So we have 8 left. After that, we'll just have pinpoint, concentrated pinpoint of light, which is a very cool effect that I like a lot. So I just have to survive that many hits. Then we'll be all right. There we go. Yeah, in fact, it's nice when I can just like cast it far away and then just run away like the coward that I am when it comes to these scary fireball shenanigans. It's like fire it and then duck behind cover. Like how like this water containing container is on fire. Gonna get a whole bunch of gems. Yeah, I think that happened a couple times last time, didn't it, Victoria? Where we had like a bunch of enemies named for Victoria who kept murdering me. It's like, dang, Victoria's just out for blood. Whoa, I'm on fire. Ouch. It's my own damn fault because I hit the wall instead. Bum, 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 bum. See, look at that one that just like came right next to me. Ouch. There we go. I just want the monies. Bink. There it is. Got a pinched nerve. Ooh, that's no fun. I'm sorry to hear that, Victoria. That sounds awful. My mother actually had something not too terribly long ago where she had a really gnarly pinched nerve that was giving her troubles. It's fine now, but yeah, for a while though, that was causing a lot of grief. She had a really bad pinched nerve in her back that was causing leg discomfort, which became like really unbearable a couple times. So I know when those become bad, they get awful. I like pinpoint light, or what's it called? Pinpoint of light a lot, because the damage that it initially does is good, and then it explodes with not a ton of damage necessarily. Oh boy. But it's very destructive and looks pretty. There we go. Also, I'm sludged. Gotta get some blood off me. What's that effect? I see a timer. Oh god, what's gonna happen? I'm scared. Oh, we got a worm. Several worms, okay. I saw the timer, I just didn't look to see what the thing was. So I'll kill the worms as well as I can. But I'll acknowledge that I won't be able to do a whole lot. I guess I could also firebolt. Or magic missile, whatever that attack is called. There we go. There we go. There's big boy. Let's light him on fire. Oh, looks like he'd already lost some of himself or something. I'm going to intentionally deconstruct a bunch of him so I can get the worm blood. You might think to yourself, Alex, why do you want worm blood, you freaking weirdo? Well, worm blood in this game is unique because if you eat it, one of the few things in this game that's good to eat, if you eat it, it makes your vision good. Ouch. Ouch. Also, I just discovered that that hurts myself. Alright, so lots of worm blood. Time to eat the blood and get really good vision. Like, it's amazing, this worm blood stuff. I'm gonna eat as much as I can so I can see 1,000 miles away. My day's going well, Victoria. Thank you for asking. Day's been going well. Work was pretty chill, and I'll probably be doing more. I've got a number of worky things this week to consider. Under normal circumstances, I was actually planning on going to our offsite location to do some testing that I need to do, but that offsite location keeps getting closed because of all the snow we're getting, and it's been a lot of snow. Thankfully, I'm keeping warm. My power hasn't gone out. There's no rolling blackouts in my area, so I mean, I'm doing pretty alright, but I know in other parts of the country it's pretty rough. Also, we keep stunning him down. Or stunning her down. It's named for Victoria, actually, so there we go. So no, I'm doing well, though. I mean, we've gotten a lot of snow. I've been... And we'll probably get more tonight / tomorrow. Hopefully not too much, necessarily. But it's gross out there, but like I said, thankfully I'm holding on pretty well. Because I consider myself very lucky in the sense that... Whoops, I'm on fire. I'm lucky in the sense that I'm on fire. No, I'm lucky in the sense that, yeah, it really hasn't been too bad where I'm at. And again, I'm grateful that I haven't had any significant power outages in my area. And my heater has been functioning very well. I've got a functioning furnace that's doing great, so... Other parts of the country are got it real bad right now, so I'm counting my blessings. Let's get more worm blood. Yeah, worm blood party. I actually don't know what causes the worms to die like that randomly, because he definitely didn't die by damage that I did. I'm guessing if, like, maybe if they just last too long on the outside, if they just, like, suffocate or something like that. Like, if they're not meant to live on the surface. So there we go. So now my stomach is full entirely, 100% full, 500 seconds, 570 seconds of worm blood vision. Good shit. Yeah, pretty good dig you want, for sure. For sure. Had a nice tough warm-up, yeah. I mean, we're doing alright for the most part, I think. This is our first run of the day in Noita. Oh, so we got drop shots, that's gonna be annoying. First run of the day in Noita, and there's still plenty of time for shenanigans to happen. I see that worms are still, yeah, rummaging around, causing shenanigans. There's a good chance that might anger the gods. So I need to be on my guard. Oh yeah, the gods are gonna be pissed. They're just carving that shit up. It's kind of like in Grand Theft Auto, right? If something bad happens and somebody dies, you have a weird tendency to get blamed for shit like that happens beyond your control. And this is one such instance. Like if a car explodes and somebody gets hit in the crossfire in Grand Theft Auto, sometimes you'll get blamed for it. This game's like that. So the gods are angered, even though I had nothing to do with this shit. I'm just around when it happened. The wrong guy, the wrong place, at the wrong time. There's Victoria again. Victoria, I'm not doing very much damage to your buddy. To your person. There we go. I was gonna say, when that area effect thing goes, that'll do a little bit more damage. There's priority, by the way. See, priority is... Oh, your priority's beating up our little friend. Our little buddy. Where'd the other guy go? where'd Victoria's monster go? And then we don't overeat, right? I've never actually overeaten in this game to the point where it causes harm. I know that you get negatives if you overeat in this game. If you eat more than 100% of your stomach capacity, you'll move slower, and you'll have some other negatives. I don't remember what they are, but slower movement is one of them. But I do know that after a certain point, you'll start to take damage, and it's possible to just eat yourself to death in this game. He's blocking my shit. There we go. I didn't block that. There's Jeff. This guy's still here, by the way. Keep accidentally hitting this block that they're in front of. If I had a water potion, this would be really useful right now, because if you can weaponize water against these guys, water damages them like fire damages me. Which makes sense since they're like, you know, fire elemental lads. Almost got him. Oh, there's water right here. Oh, yeah, let me do this. Just open that shit up. Yeah, we got his ass. Hell yeah. And because he died by water, he didn't drop any lava blood, which is sweet. That was very exciting. Just ran into a barrel, maybe. I mean, maybe, yeah. I mean, a barrel exploding would hurt them. It wouldn't kill them instantly, but it would be a lot. So, like, maybe a few barrels might explain it. The sands of time. For me are running low, he says. Hell yeah. Yeah, the sands of time is a cool effect. I like how it slowly expands to fill out the container. So cool. Little frog buddies, by the way. I feel bad killing the frog buddies, but they are very scary and dangerous otherwise. It will track play. Oh, that's good, because I know that was a problem in the older games, so I'm glad that 4 is a little bit more reasonable in that sense. Oh god, what's happening? Oh, it's just melting from the fire. Yeah, you pick fights with someone, you kite them to a cop, and then, right, yeah, exactly, the cop aggroes to them, yeah. That's nice that the later games get a little bit smarter about that, because I love the older games, but sometimes I can get a little bit bullshit. And the older ones. See, this guy's zapping himself. It's a curious strat. Do I want to try to fight him? Well, no, I don't have to, because he's dead. See if I can dig down to get his gold. Oh god, this is gonna bring a lot of napalm. Which I don't want. Napalm bad. Also, I have very little health. Maybe I shouldn't be taking these fights. Or I should fight everything. Oh god, never mind. I changed my mind. I'm punking out. This is getting scary. Just leave. So, and we've angered the gods already, so things are already scary. We shot the temple wall once. That's all it takes. They get real mad. The sweet embrace. He just wanted a hug. Oh, that's a good point too, White Flare. I hadn't thought about that. Yeah, if you get the environmental kills, you get extra monies. So, killing them with water is extra beneficial. Alright, this wand is pretty absurd. Also, we found no other wands while I was down there, which is kind of unfortunate. Or up there, rather. Steve's like, ooh. Who dares? B5 full fun. Look you, Steve. Ouch. Nobody's surprised that that happened. Ouch. Of course, this isn't gonna go well. I mean, how could it not go well? Or how could it not go well? Ouch. Oh, it's because I'm waiting for stuff to recharge. That's why. Ouch. Steve, why you gotta be so mean, dude? I just want to get close so I can, you know, hit you with more of these happy explosions. That recharge is gonna be a problem. That shield continues to be a problem. As it just bounces off his bullshit shield. Oh, and I'm dead, yeah. Steve's a mean guy, dude. He's a mean, explodey guy, but that's okay. Because we go again. Like I said, when we die in this game, we just pick up and continue. Now I'm a little yellow friend. I'm a little mustard man. And I got a small little wand with big wand's dreams. Copies a trail. Projectile leaves a trail of copies of itself. Interesting. So it's a trail of arrows? That's cool. Costs a lot of mana though, and that recharge, oof. Yeah, 150 mana drain. Oh god, that hurts. Yeah, mana charge speeds of 15 is gnarly. Wormageddon is a lot of fun. I like Wormageddon, even if it can sometimes piss off Steve. But honestly, Steve needs to get over himself, man. Steve's a piece of shit sometimes, honestly. Whoop. I don't even know how I did that. Stuck. Stuck forever. Be free, my child. Okay, well, I just telefragged it into the floor then. That was pretty cool. That recharge speed, though. Lots of water. It was delayed. Yeah, a delayed death. That's kind of how it goes, too. Sometimes, like, a voted thing won't kill you necessarily, but it'll put you in a situation where it can get a little bit weird. Enjoyably weird. Ouch. Spells can fizzle. Well, that's not very nice. There we go. That's okay, though. Fizzling is mostly just an annoyance. I think we have a number of effects on this wand, so fizzling shouldn't cause too much troubles. Like how we're affecting the background as well, the background elements. Yeah, it was responsible. It just... Oh, there we go. It just took a bit. Took a bit for it to happen. Which all come together. Let's go this way. I was looking for, like, a place to get back up to this way, but... Never mind. We'll just descend. Descend into madness. Yeah, there's a new wand down here. I don't know why I want to kick everything so much, but it's what I'm doing. See, I see this as a steel barrier thing. I could maybe just bomb down to it. In fact, look, that looks like that's what I'm gonna have to do. I have an oil potion. Let's put the little purple bomb friend right there. There we go. Nice and easy. What's this? It's a shuffle wand that has electricity and acid and a bloodstorm. Good. And it makes things go fast. Well, I like things about this wand. I don't know if I like all of it, but there's things that I like about it. Another wand down below. This guy's bullshit real quick. I do like the notice of a wand leaving a trail of itself. I think that's pretty cool. I found an oil blood potion. Oil plus blood. Interesting. Wasn't that one Metallic album cover a mixture of blood and oil? I think Load, or maybe it was Reload. No, it would have been Load. Actually, no. Actually, it might have been something else. Actually, now I think about it. Alright, so there was a one. I'll come back for that one. In fact, I was about to let me go and blow that shit up right now. There's another wand up here that I wanted to grab. Also, a broken wand over here. Should I try this one to break this down, maybe? Acid would do it. Eventually. Very eventually. It's a slight danger wand, yeah. Doing some Neverwinter and some Elder Scrolls, EverQuest 2. There we go. So that'll burn that down eventually. Wasn't there another wand over here that I saw? This wand. Here we go. So let's grab this one. Blood. Blood, lots of blood. Very good. Arrows, exploding things, fireball thrower. Oh gosh, you know, I'm afraid of fireball thrower deeply. So grab this guy. There's a broken one, then we'll grab the functioning one down here. And more gold, because somebody drowned. So what's this guy got? This one is... It's good except for the mana max. That max mana is pretty awful. However, there's things about this one that I do like. Material spells can be a lot of fun. I don't usually go out of my way for the material spells like blood or water or oil. I don't usually go out of my way for them. They can be fun and they can do some weird stuff, I will acknowledge, but I don't usually go out of my way for them necessarily. Let's see, which one do I want to get rid of for this one? This one has a few things that I like, especially Spark Bolt with Trigger. I know I'm a huge fanboy when it comes to doing cool stuff with triggers and timers in this game. So let's see. I definitely want to keep this one. I'm tempted to get rid of this one because the stats are fairly comparable, and well, I actually do kind of like speed up. Speed up is pretty cool. Let's get rid of this one actually. Get rid of that guy. Oh, Thunderstones. Oh, dear fucking god. Thunderstones plus, like, a wet world like this, that is scary. Oh, boy. I'm glad I wasn't standing down there when that fired, because that would have been scary times for Alex. Alright, what else we got? There's something it's trying to do, but it doesn't have enough mana for. Yeah, the max mana is 56. I think Lightning Bolt costs, yeah, it costs more than that. Man, I'm scared of Fireball Thrower. It just gets so chaotic and silly. Thankfully, that one is burning. Actually, no, it doesn't have anywhere to go, so never mind. Let's just go around. So, see, I want to grab one of these and take them with me, just because we can weaponize these if we want to. I was going to say, that's going to explode the second it touches it, won't it? Yeah, that was cool. This takes a spark. Lots of blood, lots of water. Where did all this water come from? Asked the protagonist. Ooh, that opens up more. Oh my, we found priority. Priority's like, you've disturbed me from my slumber, Alex. I must destroy you. I don't know why priority would have such a deep voice. Doesn't really make sense. Oh, I just produced some soil. Popped priority like an acid balloon. Ouch, ouch. Fire hurts. Wow, why does fire hurt so bad? Who fucking knew that fire would be painful? Oh, these materials. Yeah, two of these together. Shit's wild, dude. I see more bad guys rummaging around down here, and I can't get to them. Oh, there's Victoria again. There's some more soil. Good. There we go. Woo, woo, woo. Okay, so I guess technically he died by water, so we got double monies. Also a Firestone. I like those a lot. Yeah, we don't need... So I have oil and blood. That's pretty cool, actually. I don't think we need oil. But oil plus blood could be fun. Yeah, the Firestones are nice because it allows you to be immune to fire while you're holding it. So if you catch on fire, just grab the Firestone and just hold that until it's not a problem anymore. Whoa, multiple shotgun lads. Shotgun land. Oh my. Oh my. Yeah, I gotta get the fuck out of here because I've learned all too well that those black holes can get scary. Get too close. Oh, and I'm getting cursed. You know what? I can just fuck everything up with this. See? Easy. Except this cursed bolt is scary. Alright, well, I killed them, but now I can't get to the spoils. Gosh darn it, I've bamboozled myself once again. I was so excited, I was like, oh, check this fucking pro strat out, but now I can't get the monies. Oh well, at least now they're dead. They're dead, so it's not a problem. Just created a bit of a hazard for myself is all. I guess I could get another one. There we go, just gotta time it right. What's going on here? Protagonist. I'm not sure why that's floating out there for no reason. Your damage increases the closer you are to death. Hell yes. I'm guessing there must have been something I killed that spawned that, because that wouldn't be really just floating on its own for no reason, usually. There's priority, by the way. With extra damage. Another thing down there with a special little aura. Some polymorphine down this way. It's like morphine, but lots of it. Should I explode this out? The answer will surprise you. Actually, it won't surprise you at all. Oh, I didn't mean to throw that. Shit, I wanted to spank this guy's booty hole. There we go, like that. I want to come back for that money eventually. Tiny bits of damage. Teensy, tiny. Okay, nothing else here. Yeah, I definitely want to get that max health increase because I have a maximum of like 110, I think. It's not a ton. This is taking too long. I thought setting it on fire would be a very, like, dashing way to handle it. If I light this shit on fire, right? There we go, yes. Yeah, yeah. I want to get that gunpowder. Oh, I thought the gunpowder would, like, fall down. I thought that'd be kind of cool. Just a little fire starter. And I'm on fire myself. Oh, it's Berserkium. Oh, I thought it was polymorphine. Mysterious darkness lingers, says this ominous text. Block, block, block. Yeah, because when you're holding the firestone, you're immune to fire, which is nifty. Oh, accept it. Happened again. There we go. Mysterious darkness. Mysterious dankness lingers. It is dark and spooky. Some dudes up there. Ooh, it's getting darker and spookier by the second. Potion rain. Oh, that's ambrosia, I think. Oh gosh, things are exploding. Shit's getting weird. Oh, there's some flamuxium. It's gonna be very colorful here in a bit. Oh my, what's that? Is that the mysterious darkness source, maybe? I don't know, but he's dead. Whatever that icon meant. Ambrosia. What do I have right now? I have oil and blood and ambrosia. I don't love ambrosia. I feel like there's maybe better choices out there. Polymorphine. Oh, I am confused and sickened. More polymorphine. Also, Userman, good to see you, friend. As you can see, we are Noita-ing it up, and it's getting characteristically weird, as it should. As it very well should. Lots of electric traps from those thunderstones. And I didn't even get to transfer my Eevee. What's this one? It is an empty glass. Good. Ooh, I'm fast. It was fast potion. Invisibilium, don't love that one. It's just kind of so-so. Should I go and head to the Holy Mountain? I might as well. It's because we got a decent amount of monies. So time compression, I don't love that one. Damage can be cool. Let's go ahead and grab that. This is flame. Oh, fireball. Okay. Spell duplicator. Cast a spell in a random direction. 5 something. It's actually cut off at the bottom. In a random direction, 5 something. Yeah, it sounds scary. Fun, but scary. They disable it? No, priority, I will confess that that is actually something that I enabled. Because there's so many times where I've been bamboozled by shenanigans that happen in the Holy Mountain. So that is something that I disabled through the Goki's Things mod settings. I think it's under options. Somewhere. I don't know. It's somewhere in here. Things are just exploding. Yeah, I don't know where it is, but yeah, maybe under game modifiers. Spells around. I don't know. It's one of the settings where I disabled the votes while we're chilling here. It was something that I very selfishly set just because I was like, yeah, I like to be able to take my time and like tinker around with wands, and I find that if votes are happening, or even if people aren't voting necessarily, but random events are happening, it can cause unfortunate deaths to happen while I'm like, you know, in mid experiments. So yeah, that was something that I very selfishly set up based on the Goki's Things mods. Yeah, I admitted it. I came clean, man. I came clean. Teleport bolt, I'll save that for now. Store that up there. Formation shield can be good. Now, we don't have a lot of... We, in fact, don't have any non-shuffle ones other than this guy. So what do I want to do? Maybe something like this? Would that work? I feel this won't work the way that I want it to. Ow! It came back and shot me. Well, that's not very nice. Oh, 4 spells. Oh, okay. So, oh, it has to go around you. I thought it would orbit around the target. Orbits around you specifically. I see. Okay. See, I thought like, oh, the way the triggers work, it's cast another spell upon collision. And I was like, okay, so I want it to orbit around wherever it lands, but no, it specifically says around you. So that'll do it. What are the swords? These swords over here. Do I have a sword effect that I'm not seeing? Because I'll confess, I don't know if I see it. I can keep kind of moseying around. Oh, the drill beams, yeah. Yeah, the Luminous Drill is cool. And this one is only 30. Maybe we could do some cool stuff with this. I'm actually not a huge fan of Luminous Drill. It's very short range. However, if you do Luminous Drill plus other stuff, you can do some pretty fun stuff. I can show you how it looks just on its own, though. Like maybe something like this would be cool. Well, the fact that it's a very quick spell, though, unfortunately, and it takes a lot of mana to cast. Yeah, I don't know. I promise it looks cooler than this. It's just I don't have a good way of demonstrating it necessarily, because this one, like you can see for a little bit there, like that's kind of cool, but it just eats away at mana. So Luminous Drill is neat, but you really need the right wand to do cool shit with it. It's just kind of so-so. Alright, so yeah, we're not gonna do a formation shield. What do I want to cast upon Sparkbolt ending? We could do Fireball Thrower if we want to be crazy. We could do Blood. Cast Blood. Whoops, I didn't mean to throw it. Cast Blood on hit. That's how it's mostly just a meme. It's not gonna actually do anything. It's blood. That's it. Just blood. Anything bleeds. Anytime you hit anything, it bleeds. The Fireball Thrower circle around you. I mean, it would definitely be interesting. It would look cool. Yeah, I gotta admit, I don't really have a lot of things that synchronize well or synergize well with a Sparkbolt thing. I was really hoping this would do something cool. That's just extra damage, which is nice. So that's kind of cool. I guess I could do maybe something like this. Oh, not damage. Oh, yeah, I guess it does have to be that one, doesn't it? I could cast a few of them. Oh, wait, it's not going. Cast 2 spells with low accuracy. Oh. Right, I see, because this is considered one casting. That's just okay. It's like, it's bonus damage because it's casting the Bubble Spark immediately upon landing. I can make it faster. It's not that much faster. What's better, going faster or slightly more damage? I think slightly more damage is more exciting. You think Blood is really good? Oh, Cement. Yeah, we've seen Cement before. I think we actually ended up killing Steve with Cement one time. How would Blood be good right here, though? I mean, it causes things to bleed, but I don't know. I'm not convinced that that's, like, particularly exciting, unfortunately. I mean, it'd be one thing if there was a critical unbloodied enemies effect that I had, or something that... something like lightning, I suppose, which, you know, affects things that are electrified, or things that are moist, things that are liquid, moistened. Something that was like shocky. Well, we could try something like this. Maybe blood. Let's see. We only get, oh, actually it is 3 casts per. Oh, okay, that's actually a fair point. I realized that this was casting 3 spells per cast. Of course, it's a much limited range. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not convinced that this is the setup right now, but maybe we could do some cool stuff with it though. Put this back to how it was. I will hang on to it because yeah, maybe we could do some fun stuff. Chunk of soil. Would that be cool? It's a lot of damage. It gets very obstinate very quickly. We would need some kind of digging wand. See, now we're suffocating him. That could be kind of cool. Yeah, that's kind of neat. Yeah, burying the dudes. The dudes and the dudettes. That could be neat. Do I want to be weird and try this? No. It's not doing the thing I was hoping. Oh, it's costing too much mana. Oh shit! I've buried myself. I'm just jumping and kicking. I think I will eventually free myself. What can I do about this? I can bubble spark. There we go. There we go. I'm free. Oh, we got the Luminous Drill. That's right. I could have busted that out too. Yeah, so Copy Trail, I want to find a use for it, but it's still not quite what I want it to be. I think that's probably my best bet. Or I could have it be a formation shield and just bury myself constantly. Let's go with, yeah, for the second guy here, I think having a drill effect somewhere would be helpful. Also having a lightning somewhere is good, I think. This one is pretty good max mana. This one has awful recharge. This one's at least a little bit more reliable in that sense. Maybe having something that would allow me to dig myself out would be nice, because I will inevitably get myself stuck. Let's see, I guess this one might be it. Like it would be slow. Oh god, really slow. Oof. Yeah, that's pretty brutal. Maybe try this one. That one's somehow worse. Oh, it's because of the slow casting speed, that's why. Having some kind of, like, bail myself out wand would be nice. Looks like that's it. Okay, that's the digging myself out wand very slowly. And having a lightning wand is always fun. It's frequently dangerous, but it can be fun. We'll put this guy there. You'll be happy to know, by the way, dear viewer, that my doggy is sleeping, and he's not snoring, but he's making a little noise. It's like so cute. He's like kind of got he's got his little blanket kind of pushed up against his nose, or he's got his nose pushed up against his blanket, and as he exhales, it's like making a little squeaky noise. It's like a little whistly noise. It's because of just like the noise of the air being passed through. It's very cute. Because I was like, what's that whistling noise? I thought maybe it was a draft from the window. And I look behind, it's just Dexter like snoozing. It's very cute. It's so adorable. What a good boy. Except he heard me say his name, so now he's awake. Ah, gosh, Alex. Making fun of me? How dare you? No, it's okay. I'm not making fun of you. We're laughing with you, not at you. Polymorphine to acid, which sounds awful. Vampirism, which is wonderful, and oh, tinker with wands everywhere. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, tinker with wands everywhere. Vampirism's wonderful, but tinker everywhere is delightful. That's one of my favorites. And I see the ground is shaking. So that's before that whole thing started to happen, so I don't know what's going on down here. Sounds like we're making friends. Oh, and I'm on fire, because I touched like a small little smidgen of lava. That's fine, that's why we have this little anti-fire rock I can hold on to. What if we could telefrag bad guys with this? Because like Priority had said, you can do some cool telefrag strats with cement as being a summon. And that we accidentally killed Steve with that one time. Whoop! There we go. Let's see, that's probably gonna kill a bunch of dudes. There we go, we got his ass. Lots of blood, lots of fire and soil. It's a party. Just spawning all kinds of shenanigans. Ooh, treasure rain. It's raining gold. Hallelujah. Thank you for the gold, friends. That's very generous. We were not exactly hurting for gold earlier, but now we're definitely not hurting. It's a lot of lads. I'm just building a soil mountain. Really soiling this situation. Except I can't actually reach it now. Oh gosh, I've stuck myself really quick. I could do something like this, I guess. There we go. Oh, and I'm on fire. Very good. That's the thing about with too much of the soul that I'm spawning, it makes it hard to like navigate to where I want to go. There was a wand back that way that I need to go back for, by the way. I was having so much fun killing bad guys and acquiring wealth, acquiring gold, that I neglected my wand getting duties. Lots of spirits, lots of oil, or lots of what's it called? Alcohol. What I definitely want to do is use this for something later. Mr. Spirits, I'll keep exactly one. Stats on this aren't awful, but once again, that recharge speed though is pretty hard to deal with. Yeah, I'll place that one. But Formation Stack is one of my favorite formations, so I'll gladly take that. Crit on that guy. Very good. Oop. There's White Flare. Ouch. I know one. Oh, I didn't catch fire from that one. Okay, well, I've at least made it safe for myself. Ouch. There we go. I was like, how's this not working? That's okay. We'll just shoot him normally then. Thump. There we go. Good enough for chipping away, I suppose. And of course, yeah, the soil like rains down if you hit it in midair. If it hits a target in midair. Which is cool, makes it a little bit weird, but it is cool. There we go. Now what's this? Spitter Bolt. Oh, I need to make room for these things. Yeah, Spitter Bolt with a timer is one of my favorites. Let's get rid of... I don't think I'm going to use Blood Cloud ever, really. Spitter Bolt with timer is very good. Not a huge fan of Anti-Gravity or Summon Egg. Spitter Bolt with timer is wonderful, though. Fire Trail. Oh, good. Liquid Fire. Excuse me. Something like this, maybe. I wonder how this is gonna work. Same kind of idea, I think. Yeah, cast it when the spell ends. when a timer runs out. Does it say what the timer is? Well, regardless, that's pretty cool. That's pretty darn cool, and I almost wonder if I should do something else with this. No, I think that's it for now. Yeah, that's pretty cool though. Let's see, I do have this guy for some minor digging operations. It's a little bit scuffed, but it'll work, I think. There we go. It's not the most, like, not the most intellectual digging style ever, but I think it'll get the job done. It's a little bit gross and explodey, but it gets the job done. All that for, wow, pretty darn good wand actually. Pretty not bad. 90-second timer. I sure hope not. Just randomly pops in like after a minute and a half for no reason. This one's pretty good. It's a shuffle wand still, but so that part I don't love, but the stats are pretty solid. I like what I'm seeing. I'm actually tempted to just get rid of... Well, let's see. What are some things I should, like, Frankenstein from this? For the first thing, I'm definitely getting rid of electric charge. That's awful. That is frequently scary. This actually might cast L4 just as it is. Or not at all? Huh. Oh, I know why, because, yeah, it casts one with the trigger each time, right? So we wouldn't want that. Because I don't even know if we need this many of them, honestly. Quadruple spell you can do some pretty cool shit with. Let's get rid of more stuff. Things I'm just not gonna use. Let's get rid of this. Not gonna use that. Get rid of Mist of Spirits we could do some cool stuff with. Get rid of Teleport Bolt. Get rid of Acid. And I think well, Scatter Spell maybe. I'm gonna get rid of Shield. I don't really love Shield, honestly. There's some other things we could do with this. Something like this, maybe. That, and then do I need one more? I had something that like lit stuff on fire. Mist of Spirits would be actually really nice to include there. Digging laser? Yeah, exactly. Digging lasers are, that's like the safe mode version of digging. I want to explode things when I'm like excavating through the walls, that kind of stuff. Let's see, what does more damage? Looks like this one does. That's cool. It's a little bit chaotic, but it's not a bad thing, obviously. It's got a lot of recoil too. We could do something really weird. I kind of want to try and experiment. This might be a very bad idea, but it also might be a very good idea in the wrong hands. So check this shit out. So it casts 3 things at once. Scatter Spell, Lightning, and Mist of Spirit. Well, no, not the Scatter Spell, not the Scatter Spell. We just do those 2 things together. Oh, never mind. I would need to trigger for it, right? Because it casts it where I'm standing. Okay, never mind. I was thinking like Mist of Spirits and then a Lightning Spark at the same time. Because we'd already tried something like this. Yeah, because that doesn't work. There we go. That kind of does what I was thinking. Oh, but the mana drain, right, yeah. That's a good point, too. Yeah, the bullet time is part of it, too. So if I go back to that wand... Yeah, it's still chaotic, but it's at least aimable for the most part. I don't know, I feel like I'm on the precipice of finding a cool wand configuration. I just haven't found it yet. Like this wand where we're like summoning stuff, that's kind of neat. This one has some interesting potential, maybe. Of course, we could also maybe try this on something. Or if I wanted to simplify things, I could do a formation stack, maybe. That's kind of cool. That one's going really fast. Why is that so fast, actually? Bouncing inaccurate. I really want to, like, find a cool thing to do with Copy Trail. It's really neat, but again, the mana drain's a bit of a problem. I don't know, I do kind of like this. Maybe I should just stick with it. It's very silly. Like a delayed fireball. That's kind of what I'm thinking too, White Flare. It's like I want to be able to catch something on fire from a distance. I wish Spark Bolt caught stuff on fire, but it doesn't. I would need some other like fire starting thing from Mist of Spirits to be included with the trigger. But we could potentially do something fun. Random potions. We got water potion. That's actually very legitimately useful. I will take that gladly. Break that shit. Yeet that shit. Also, speed up could be cool. Put as much bullshit on here as possible, I guess. That's not gonna work the way that I want it to, will it? No, but it is very fast. Which looks cool. Yeah, I kind of want to play with this. This is kind of neat. So we got this, we got this. We still got explosives. What was the one that I left behind? Is there anything I want to bring back? Not particularly. We already have another lightning bolt on here. Up there, so. Okay, so we found some pretty neat stuff. Whoa! Not sure how that caught on fire. Oh, that guy. This fire lad. Oh, whoops. That's the wrong wand. Pretty good damage. Very explodey. That's on fire. There's a bad guy down there. Whoops. Apparently the bad guys didn't like me stomping into their shit. So they attempted to stomp onto my shit. Whoops, I fell in the acid. What can I do about this? I can wash myself off with the cleansing waters of that potion that we got earlier. Generously given to us by the chat. Okay, so now what I wanted to do is get this money. Oh, there's this guy who is hovering dangerously close to that thing. Yes. Which killed him instantly. Hell yes. That worked out surprisingly well. And he dropped a wand for us. It is not a shuffle wand. It has awful recharge speed, but there's stuff that I like about this a bunch. So, let me do this. Of all the wands that we have right now, I think the one I'm willing to get rid of the most is this Luminous Drill one. So yeah, let me switch that out real quick. Also, I'm once again accursed with sludge. I have 7 hit points to my name, by the way. That's pretty cool. Should maybe try to prioritize survival, if I can help it. Here, let me do this. I can just light this on fire. Eventually. There we go. It's so fast. There we go. And I got a lot of money, too. And for lots of fun, pretty things. Oh, my. Okay, so now we get more fun stuff. Stuff that I like a lot, so we can really get weird. And find some cool shit. So with this wand, again, it's non-shuffled. That recharge speed makes me so sad, but we could do some cool shit with this. Reduce spread, maybe on that one. So let's see, what were we doing with this guy? Yeah, we could do like formation stack of something, or we could do triggers. Yeah, what should I go for? There's also this fella. Casts 4 things and like 1 big blast. 1 spell per casting. Man, tough to choose. A few things to consider. There's a shotgun effect here that I'm always a fan of. I think I don't need this many spark bolts, so I get rid of that one at least. Shotgun's always a good time as far as I'm concerned. That's a definite yes. This one is reduce spread, which can be nifty. I don't know if it's really that helpful. Increasing spread. No, that's not increasing spread. That's just rapid shot. And here's critical, just more crits. This one is burst fire, which is always a good time. Wish I could just get more triplicate bolts and just fire a million of those per casting. I love the shotgun spell. It's one of my faves. So we could do that and just like other projectiles like this. That's pretty silly. But again, that recharge speed, man, is pretty gnarly. Burst fire shotgun, that could be cool. We could do something like that for sure. Let's put some of these things back. Yeah, let's go ahead and buy burst fire. Something like this. Oh, but that recharge, man, it's like you only get a few castings of it, unfortunately. I think this would actually be better up here on this wand with a very slightly, it's slightly better mana recharge, but much worse mana max. So that's actually the worst choice, unfortunately. Man, yeah. So we would need a better wand for like a really effective burst fire shotgun. This takes so long to recharge. That's just disgusting. Is there anything that has a lot of spread? 60 degrees, that's actually quite a bit. So it would just take the spread down to nothing. Yeah, here's how that looks again. So it's really good, but yeah, just not very sensible, unfortunately, as much as it pains me to say it. And again, I have a feeling this won't work the way that I want it to. But if we do this... Oof, yeah, again, yeah, it's just casting too much. It costs too much mana, so it's just not worth it. There are a few more of these. Put that back up there. Isn't there one more thing? Oh, right. Formation stack. This thing. So we still got this going. Reduce spread. Yeah, reduce spread can be really nice because it inherently has a spread. So that can be kind of cool. So it's more of a targeted kind of deal. And that's actually pretty good. The recharge isn't undoable. I could do reduce spread and then I could get rapid shot, which I might just go ahead and get anyway. I'm gonna go and get rapid shot. I'm gonna go ahead and get critical plus. So it's almost like they cancel each other out, but we get a lot of benefits. That's kind of cool. Actually, I'm kind of curious if I take off reduce spread. Yeah, I kind of like that it spreads out. That's kind of nice, actually. How much mana does that cost? 5. That's not great, but it's not horrible. Oh, but again, we're being hampered a lot by that recharge speed. But maybe that's like a fun one to bust out just for funsies. Or like, you know, really scary looking bosses. So that is a lot of damage. Once again, I'm looking for a cool thing to do with these triggers. I will admit, Spark Bolt with trigger is not my favorite combination. Large Spitter Bolt's better. Better as far as like something that's cool that I can play with. However, you can always tell that the range is much lower than we would prefer. Do I want to make it fast too? It would be kind of cool. It's pretty fast. It's really fast, actually. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm just like making this a really powerful shotgun and nothing else, honestly. But I do like the shotgun a lot. It's one of my favorite abilities. I feel like we could do some cool stuff with this one. We've yet to find an instance where we can really like suffocate a bad guy with this chunk of soil thing. Don't soil yourself. We have soiled ourselves a few times by getting ourselves stuck. It's happened a few times. Hey, what's going on, Rock Jitsu? The sands recharge hurts. Do you mean the? Oh, I see what you're saying, Rock. Yeah. Do something with the trigger for this one right here. Yeah, it's like I can't think of a good, like a fun triggery thing that I can do. I mean, we could just leave this as this. We could just do this and just have it be like another version of this guy. It's pretty fast, so we could do something like that. Or yeah, go back to this guy. The thing is, that does much less damage, and it's not as fast. So I think I like that guy. But yeah, it's like I wish I had. I can't envision in my mind's eye a very convenient synergy to apply with one of these trigger options. We have 3 trigger options really, or I guess 1 trigger option and 2 timer options. And I can't think of anything off the top of my head that I can see at least that looks like it would like, you know, combine really well. Maybe like try trigger into triple spitter. 2 bubbles. Interesting. So let's just move this down here so we can experiment a little bit. So you're thinking one of these puppies into, you said triple spitter. Oh, this guy. This guy with 2 bubbles. 2 bubble sparks, you're thinking? Yeah, this like this. I hadn't even thought about that. Thank you for the suggestions, by the way. And I'm always down for suggestions, by the way. For anybody who's watching, who's wondering what that is. Not quite doing what I was expecting. Triple spitter. I wonder if oh, do you mean burst fire spitter? That could be cool. Try the quad spell. This guy right here. So get the quad. Regular spitter and 2 bubbles. Regular spitter. Oh, okay. So something like this then. So it's like spawning them instantly, right? I think that's what's happening. Here, let's watch the... There we go, yeah, there we go, now we can see them. So when it hits a target, it like, hits all of them automatically. That's kind of cool. I hadn't even thought about that. That is pretty slick. Yeah, it splits into bubbles instantly. And if it hits a bad guy, that all the projectiles immediately hit them for free, which is pretty sweet. That is a very good point. That's a very good suggestion. I hadn't even thought about that. I wasn't thinking that they would like hit instantly. I thought it would bounce off and wouldn't automatically hit the bad guy. That is pretty slick. Anything else that I want to play with? We could go back with this guy. I could just put that away. We could still do something fun with this guy. Definitely rapid shot and probably critical. So we can have both, really. Split with a triple soil. Oh jeez. I do like the idea of it. It's the unfortunate thing is I haven't found any instances where it's super powerful, unfortunately. Like I feel like it's useful, and like it can be a tactical move, but it doesn't, unfortunately. Seems like it's hard to suffocate enemies with the soil move. It's hard to soil them to death. What do I want to do with this one? I might just take these things off. I think I'll get rid of double scatter. It's probably not necessary. This could be good. Get rid of arrow. It's not a great effect. And yeah, that's very good for like utility like that, something to allow you to climb up better. Granted, of course, we can levitate, so reaching high up place isn't a huge issue, but you're right, it can be pretty nifty. I don't know what I want to do with this one, honestly. Block an enemy. Yeah, that's where it gets helpful, where it's like you're just blocking off bad stuff. Yeah, maybe we could do something like this, just so we have it on something somewhere. Oh shit. Well, right. Except this is a shuffle wand, so I shouldn't be surprised. Surprise Pikachu face. I can break myself out relatively easily. Yeah. Yeah, it's a shuffle wand, so we would have to put it on one of the non-shuffle wands, which is where it gets tricky. Mr. Whale, what's up, buddy? Yeah, the turrets. The turrets can be annoying. They absolutely can be. We won't have to worry about them for a while, but we eventually will, for sure. Here, we don't need quite this many spark bolts. Get rid of that one, and we have an extra arrow we don't need, so I'll keep that one there. Cool. So lots of fun shenanigans. Got the motherboard. Okay, got the confirmation there. That's good. That is good to hear. It's good to see, Mr. Whale. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Hope you're keeping warm, by the way. I know it's pretty gross out there in lots of parts of the country right now. Fire. Oh, explosion immunity and homing shots. Yeah, let's go with homing shots. Cash refund. Okay, that's good. I'm glad they were able to get you all set up, because I know that stuff gets expensive. Anywhere on the CPU, by the way, Mr. Whale? Glad you bought another one. Yeah, and plus this was like, it took them how many weeks or months to get back to you, so yeah, you made the right call in getting that stuff set up ahead of time. Thank you once again, by the way, to Rock Jitsu for pointing out this really cool combination. Oh, Sea of Liquids. Sea of Whiskey, I believe. See a Sniper Man. But I appreciate the heads up on this cool combination that I wouldn't have thought of otherwise. There's a Sniper Man somewhere, but he might be drunk. I hope he's drunk. He got drunk and slipped down. Whoa, and I got frozen. Oh, boop, 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 boop. That was not my wisest move. Nowhere on the CPU yet? Okay. Oh, there's a shotgun man. There he goes. We're all very drunk. All of us, including that guy. Which is good, because it means it's harder for him to hit his shots. Oh gosh. There's an enemy named after Whale. Just trying to give us the business. I'm having a hard time letting my shit. There we go. It's a lot of whiskey. Thump. All the booze. We could drink the booze and it would make us puke everywhere. Just by virtue of like walking around it, we're getting weird. So now let's not shoot that. How'd that catch fire? Oh, I thought it had a spark. I was like, how'd that catch fire? That doesn't make sense. Whoop, boop, 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 boop. This frozen vapor is not doing us any favors. The homing shots. Yeah, the homing shots are firing. It's just not super reliable. Ooh. That's the unfortunate thing about the homing shots, is that it's cool, but it's not. It's like a very slight arc alignment. It's not like it goes and hits a bad guy. It kind of like just slowly like tilts towards bad guys as it flies through the air, but it's not the most reliable thing ever, unfortunately. We're no longer drunk, by the way. We've walked it off. Except this wand, just by virtue, like you can kind of see them arcing around. This wand, unfortunately, just naturally has a spread that makes it a little bit hard to aim, unfortunately. That is a dead rat. One of the birthday rats. Yeah, we don't have any more slots, unfortunately. Let's switch to this guy too, just so we give all the wands some chance to shine. Better for slow moving. Yeah, like for the shotgun one, it probably wouldn't be quite as cool. Shotgun's just so fun. I love this effect. I like how he's just shooting blood everywhere. Let's go ahead and fight this thing. we go. Ouch. Ouch. Oh, we got big boy. We got big man. Big man is always scary. These guys are spooky to fight. We got him now. It's a pile of corpses and blood. So much blood. And they're spouting blood everywhere. Love it. The Homic perk combos do well with the levitation trail. That makes sense. Are you saying that the levitation trail itself would be a projectile that would home in on bad guys? Because I hadn't even thought about that, honestly. Okay, so they would be considered their own little projectiles. I'm surprised I never really thought about that, but yeah, I guess it kind of makes sense. Yeah, levitation trail even says little projectiles that pop out from your levitation trail. Like, I think it says it in the description, but it's just something I never considered. But yeah, thank you again, Rockjitsu, for all these very helpful hints and tips. Your knowledge with this game is impressive, and as you can tell, I mean, I've played this game a decent bit. I think I've played about maybe 90 or to 100 hours, but there's much that I don't know, so there's still a whole lot that I've yet to learn. Oh! Oh man, I'm lucky that didn't just kill me instantly, because, as we just saw, physicsy shenanigans can be lethal towards the player and also towards bad guys. Not a ton of health right now. Here's a non-shuffle wand with equal capacity to the one we were rocking with earlier. However, a little bit better mana, actually much better mana recharge. Yeah, pretty good. Has awful spread, 34 degrees spread. That is gnarly. Yeesh. Almost got Gary's modded. Yeah, I almost got physicsed to death. Let's see. I do, of course, have the exploding crystals. Oh! What a well-timed notification. I feel like that explosion was at the exact same moment that the raid happened. That was wild. So, I actually don't know what happened. There must have been a projectile loose in the air where I tried to cast magic crystal or unstable crystal, but then it exploded instantly, so that was my bad. I was not expecting it to die by casting magic crystal, right? Rather, I didn't think it would explode instantly. Usually it will like launch out and then latch onto something, and then the next thing it touches will explode it. Yeah, physics deaths, yeah, it's something that happens a lot in games like this, and also, yeah, Gary's mod. Any kind of physics engine shenanigans where things flapping around can smack you and do a lot of damage. Anyway, Physics Cat, how you doing, buddy? Physics Cat is a friend of the channel. We raided him just last night, and like a true homie, he's came back to do us the favor once more. Thank you so much, Mr. Cat, of the physics variety. It's good to see you, buddy. Yeah, we just got physicsed earlier to death, so how appropriate for you to join right when that happens. Oh, maybe that's what it was, White Flare. Maybe it was a permanent effect the moment that happened, because I saw the notification, but I didn't read the text. That might have been it. That might have been it. Oh, if I would have had explosion immune, you're right, Rockjitsu, because I took Tinker with Wands Everywhere, and no, there was something else I took. It was Tinker with Wands Everywhere or Vampirism, and then there was explosion immunity or homing attack, and I took homing attack. Yeah, unfortunate. Thank you very much again, Physics Cat. How are you doing, my dude? You're doing some Brigador. That game is awesome, dude. Hell yeah. Thank you, Elgaus, for the shout out, by the way. That's I thank you for picking up on that. That's awesome. Physics Cat, because yeah, Brigador is a game I've watched other people stream. I haven't played it myself, but it's on my radar because it looks wonderful. We're doing some Noita, by the way, as you can tell. Noita is a game where it's very physicsy and silly, and as you just saw, lots of RNG and crazy shenanigans can happen. And as an added benefit, we have this nifty thing where you can vote on effects down here in the bottom right hand corner. I have a little piece of paper covering this part of the screen, so I can't actually see what the effects are that you're voting on. I can see the votes, and I can see like the 1 through 4 being voted on in the chat, but I can't see what the effects are until they happen. So all you have to do to vote on the effect is to type the numbers 1 through 4 that corresponds to what you want to vote for into the chat and hit enter, and then the thing that gets the most votes will go into effect when the timer ends, and it'll be hopefully very strange. Arrive at game over. Yeah, it's a bummer when we die in this game, but honestly, I've mentioned before that when I die in this game, or if I'm doing well and having a run that's going well, it's equally fun regardless. So whenever I die in this game, it's always like, well, that's fine because we did get to do a new run, and a new run means new possibilities and new potential for shenanigans, a new starting wand, a new world seed. So I don't really mind when we die because it's like, hey, we get to like play more, and we got some ghosty friends to help us out. We got White Flare, we got Rockjitsu, we got Physics Cat in there, we got my bot as well, Super Hob Bot. Hell yeah. Doing some Brigador, that's awesome, man. Were you doing some Doom 2 tonight? I know you were doing some Doom 2 when we raided you yesterday. Because it was a mod that a WAD rather, that I had not recognized. It was, because I was used to you doing some Sunlust, which I know is a infamously difficult custom WAD that's out there. But Brigador looks incredible. One of the first games you ever streamed. I really need to go, I need to check, try the game out myself, because I think I do own it, I think. And it looks wonderful. Try out some of the mods, Mr. Rockjitsu. Yeah, because I love the mods I'm using right now. We have 3 mods that we have active right now, actually. So we have random robes, hence why we have the cool colors. Well, technically 4 mods. The config lib doesn't really do anything other than adds a configuration library menu. So you need config lib to use Twitch Extended, but it doesn't do anything on its own. But yeah, we have these 3 wands that do stuff. Twitch Extended, which adds more Twitch integration into the game. The base game has Twitch integration built in. In fact, the option that we see in the bottom right where people can vote on stuff, that's built in the main game. But Twitch Extended adds more effects. Goki's Things adds just a bunch of nifty conveniences that you can enable if you want to. Also more randomness and chaotic shenanigans. Like the fact that I have very strange and weird wands to start out is something that Goki's Things enables. So just more unpredictability and chaotic shenanigans. Obviously random robes makes us start with cool multicolored robes randomly. And Spellbound Bundle I haven't played with yet. I read that it might rub up against Goki's Thing, so I need to like try and tinker with it off stream to see if I can get in a state where it won't crash. But I do want to play with it at some point just because it could be cool, and it should add more spell effects and more perks. Because like Rockjitsu said, yeah, the vanilla game has a lot of cool stuff, but Goki's Things adds a lot of cool stuff. Twitch Extended, I think, also had some new perks and some new effects, and Spellbound Bundle would add a bunch of new spells. Some of which are very strong, others are very scary and can be very harmful to the player. Like with anything in this game, it's kind of hard to be OP, because anything that's super powerful can murder the player that much easier. So I find that stuff that is very strong does not necessarily mean that it will be a good thing for the player, at least. Very dark right here. Well, Ghosty friends are doing a great job, though. You are playing in the beta? Because I don't think I am. I think I'm on the stable builds only for what I'm playing right now. But, of course, it's stable plus mods. Does it have an end game? It does. There's an end boss. And then there's also secret stuff. There's secret stuff where if you get all the tablets and place them somewhere, there's an extra special thing that'll happen. And if you beat the game with that enabled, you unlock an amulet to your character that I think is just a visual thing. But there's like bonus super secret stuff, kind of like the eggplant mode in Spelunky 1. And probably also Spelunky 2 if I had to guess. And we've beaten this game once. I've beaten it exactly once before. We got to the very end, fought the final boss, and got the last thing that happens there. I'm not going to spoil it, but saw that to the end. But there's lots of different end games. Lots of different win conditions. Yeah, because I picked up the thing, and I placed it at the pedestal. That was the ending I took. The Midas touch, if you will. It doesn't crash, though. That's good. That's good. What are some achievements? I can read them off to you. Oh, 0. I've gotten 0 achievements. Okay, well, there it is. I thought I had gotten an achievement for beating the game once, but maybe there are no achievements for that ending specifically. So yeah, 0 achievements. That's the answer, unfortunately. The lava spider? I think... Actually, wait, if I fought the lava spider? I actually don't remember. I remember what the final boss is. I wouldn't call him a lava spider necessarily, so it's probably not that one. More whiskey, by the way. I don't think there's anything down here. Let's just teleport. Yeah, that's all that is. Yeah, I'm glad it's good to know that the beta is pretty stable for you, though. Because, like I said, I definitely have an interest in trying out these types of things. The only time I've had the game crash on me is when I'm, like, messing around with wands and the like. Where the lava falls. Oh, right. That is the thing with the final boss. You're right. I forgot about that part. Yeah, thankfully, when I reached the final boss in the... so I've only reached the final boss once, and we beat him once. And with that particular build, I had a very overpowered spell, or a wand, rather, that was pretty much carrying my ass. And it was great. But yes, I will readily recognize that had it not been for the awesome wand that I had, there's no freaking way I would have made it that far. So I was getting hard carried, so to speak. And in fact, we did so well that we were able to kill the final boss very early on. It took like a few seconds, really, before we were able to kill him. It was pretty nuts. And it was awesome. It was a lot of fun. I want that money, but I don't want to, well, I was just gonna say, I don't want to get slathered in oil, or sludge, rather. That guy real quick. Well, friendly ghosts are helping out a whole bunch. There are more bosses, and there's even more in the beta, really. Sounds like the beta's popping off then, man. I need to check that shit out. This one's pretty similar, honestly. Just a little bit faster. Because, yeah, the link shot doesn't really do anything because there's no 2 spells on this one. So this sounds like this is the one I should be rocking with for a bit. Random teleports on damage. Oh, wow. Just somehow managed to luck into it, right? Sometimes that's how it works. Sometimes the RNG can work in your favor in this game. So frequently it does the opposite, but it can work out positively sometimes. See if I can kick this thing. Nope, I'll just kick it in front of my own... in front of myself then, I guess. Right, that liquid doesn't put out fire. I wanted to kick it onto the wood. All I did was kick it into my face. So one down there. Do I want to try to swim that way? Let's just blow this thing up. What is this? This is unstable crystal. It's a lot of water. And not at all what I expected to happen. So that'll drain the water. I want to get to that wand down there, though. They could not hang with that boss? Wait. Hold on. Oh, I see what you're saying. I thought you meant that they won the battle. Oh, I see what you're saying. You mean that they got there way too early and then died horribly. Because that's a tough boss. Yeah, for sure. So I see a vulnerable spot. I'm gonna do this. Oh, Legos. Oh, God. If I step on those, that's instant death, because that's a lot of damage. What? There we go. What? Why didn't it didn't go? Or it like exploded, but it exploded very weakly. Whoops. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. Teleport above pools. Yeah, see, that's more what I'm used to. Really unfortunate teleports that end in disaster. Okay, there's still... This is Legos and fire and smoke. This is all kinds of hecked. I think the Legos do so much damage it would kill me instantly. It's like 30 damage or something absurd. This wand I don't love. However, I do like the freeze charge. It can be kind of fun to fuck around with. I'm tempted to get rid of this one in its place. I will miss the spells per cast, although this has 2 spells per cast anyway. And it gets spell merge too, which is kind of neat. Ooh, it's rapid shot though. I love rapid shot. Crap. This one. Get rid of this guy. Oh gosh, look out for the Legos. This is all very scary. Whoa. There's no place to stand that is not scary right now. It's all very scary. Actually, because I keep selecting the wrong one, I'm gonna switch those around because that's gonna be our primary one for a bit. Okay, well we lived through the Legos. You wouldn't leave the teleport? I don't know. I mean, maybe if I knew more about the game and I knew like the places to explore. I never know the places to explore, and the odd time that I do stumble upon something with teleport, it always kills me instantly, so I'm always too scared to mess with teleport. It so frequently ends in disaster. There's one right there. Yeah, small teleport bolt, so I'll hang on to it, just in the off chance that it does come into play. So we got reduced spread. Actually, reduced spread I'm not quite as excited about. Rapid fire is much more fun. Let's do this, actually. Hold on. We actually could do something fun with this, because it occurs to me that this is a non-shuffle wand. We just do 2 of these, really. That's not, like, quite as exciting as I was hoping. There we go. Oh, because it's casting 3 things per shot. That's why. Oh, that's a good point, Rockjitsu. I hadn't even thought about that. Yeah, if you use teleport to return to the Holy Mountain whenever, well, maybe not whenever you want, but frequently, that can be kind of nice. Yeah, that makes sense. I hadn't even thought about that. Because, yeah, that would let you climb up the chasm you drop down into. Keep moving in the direction they were cast. I don't know. I've never seen that as being particularly neat. Oh, I see. It just kind of like, yeah, just kind of like hugs the wall, that kind of thing. Let's stick with rapid shot. Hang on to that for now. Reduced spread could be cool, maybe. Let's do this. What's our worst wand? That one has some cool stuff. I'm just thinking like, having a teleport wand might not be a shabby idea. Stat-wise, probably this one. You skip over the block. Oh, I didn't realize that there was a specific block that triggered the collapse, because yeah, I know what you're referring to. Explosion can be fun. Not to cast organically, but if you like have a trigger with it, that can be pretty cool. Dart's always good. In fact, now I'm tempted. So I have no triggers right now, so explosion I'm gonna hold off on toying with, but it's 5 damage. That's a little bit more damage. Nah, I think I'll just stick with the 2 bubble sparks. Bubble sparks a pretty solid spell overall. I find another wand that has some other properties. We can do some fun stuff with these though. I think that I want to do with this. Not particularly, honestly. Now, well, actually, how's about this? Let's do... Well, that wouldn't really do it. Let's do Persistent Shot, Frost Dart. Obviously, it's a shuffle wand, so it won't always work that way. But I like the idea of being able to freeze some things when things get scary, because they will get scary. We got half damage and half utility. Current wand gets upgraded. Or no, it's high mana locate. Oh, I don't like that one. I'm guessing only one wand gets upgraded versus more gold per nugget. That's actually kind of nice. I'll grab that. Yeah, so somewhere around here is the block that triggers the collapse. Hear explosions. Very good. Also, did I have to break that? No, I just really wanted to. I just like breaking stuff in this game. It's very satisfying. Smacking shit around. I want to drop it on this bad guy. Yeah, there we go. That's what I wanted to do. Hell yes. I love when a plan comes together. Oh, this spread is noteworthy. Also, I can't get to that goal, but that's fine. There's a certain wall texture to watch out for. Interesting. Okay, yeah, I'll have to keep an eye out, because I am curious about such things. There's a guy above me, too. There's a guy above me. He's so lovely. Whoa! No. Ouch. Oh, boy. Oh, he's got a wand. Oh, good. Actually, that wand's gonna kill him and his buddies. So, that's great. I'm doing very little damage to this guy. There we go, yeah. Let's freeze his ass. What's the wand he had? Lots of acid. Acid for everybody. Just physicsy shenanigans. I love it. I love this kind of stuff, man. It's so fun to play with. Let's see. So, this is actually not bad stat-wise. I kind of really like how fast this wand is. This one's pretty quick too, though. And of course it has more capacity, which is cool. It'd be a little bit sad to get rid of my explosive stuff, although acid can destroy things pretty effectively. Let's grab that. Yeah, I'm surprised that this wasn't doing a lot of damage to that guy earlier. Maybe they resist certain effects. Large firebolt, which is always solid. Wow, that mana max. That recharge is kind of rough, though. We already have triple scatter, or a triple spell. Might ignore this one. Yeah. Yeah, I think we'll ignore that one. Just kind of firing blindly. It's working. Yeah, not very much damage, though. It's kind of surprising. Ouch. Yeah, maybe I should make this my standard. It does freeze them, which is pretty sweet. I'm not sure why the ground is shaking ominously. I'm sure it's nothing to be scared of. Like how he's just spewing his sludge everywhere. Toxic sludge. Did he like shatter upon landing on the ground when he was frozen like that? Because if so, that's pretty sweet. Oh man, again, recharge speed continues to screw us. We got some triggers now, though, which is kind of nice. Hate to say it, but I might want to get rid of this guy now. Yeah, we'll do that. Feel a little bad getting rid of that one, but it's pretty neat. I'm kind of digging this frozen bolt thing that we're doing right now. Frozen dart. He shrugs off being frozen because he's Fire Lad. There you go. Then you can just kick them. That's satisfying. Freeze them, then kick the shit out of them to, like, crack them. Whoop, I froze that too, apparently. Okay, have a good night, White Flare. Thank you once again for hanging out. And for being here and for chatting along with me. It's always a pleasure. I'm thankful for all of you guys, by the way, for guys and gals for keeping us company, making these streams a lot of fun. So I've mentioned before that of course I love doing these streams, and I would do them regardless of how many people are here, but having more folks here makes these streams a lot more enjoyable. So it's thanks to people like you that makes these streams as fun as they are. And I'm grateful for you guys for sharing part of your evening with me, especially considering how late it is, and, you know, it's getting up there for sure. It's like, it's just about midnight where I'm at right now. More monies. Ooh, big bombs. And hiya! Oh, I missed. Oh, well, I kicked him to death. That works too, I guess. I wanted to get the freeze kick. Get some rats. Are they the birthday rats? Oh, they exploded. Because of this fucking jabroni. Whoop! Oh boy, we got lots of friends. This guy's just yeeting bombs at me with reckless abandon. Like how frequently I'm missing all of my shots. More gold! Gold nuggets are worth more stuff. Bam! That's so satisfying. Damn, that feels good. Damn, it feels good to be a gangster. Oh, he blocked my bullshit. Oh, he's immune to bullshit. To my melee bullshit. Ooh, that was nice, though. He was like triple gold because he died to fire and not by anything that I did specifically. 2,000 gold? Good fucking golly, Miss Molly. Oh god, this is scary. Let me wash off this sludge. Wash off the shame. Okay, we got a lot of gold just now, but I also took a lot of damage, so, you know, risk reward and such. Anything else I can kill before the effect ends? Some more stuff. That's so satisfying. Hitting somebody with the freeze, and then kicking them. Kicking them when they're down. Hell yeah. Alright, so that does it for the fancy gold effect, but it's still pretty nice though. Oh, right, that's not gonna do what I think it's gonna do. There we go, there we go. Yeah, it turns out freezing something won't explode it very well. Very bottom of the slant, and then aim at the outside ceiling. Okay. More OP wands. Interesting, interesting. Okay, yeah, aim with a teleport spell specifically. Yeah, that makes sense. Thank you for the heads up on that priority. I'll have to consult what you just specified probably a few times, but yes, I'm very, very curious about this. That might have killed him. It did not. I'm gonna come back for that wand, obviously, just because we're kind of playing around with this. What do you think? 2,600 gold, by the way. That's a lot of monies. Oh, it didn't break. If you couldn't tell, I really want that to explode. Oh god, it's leaking fuel. There we go, we got it. I just wanted to blow that up. It had to be done. I would not rest otherwise. This is kind of a tricky situation here because I want this to melt with the acid. But it's not melting the stone very well. Acid and stone don't do so well usually. It doesn't do horribly. It is kind of doing horribly. Like it is eating away at it. But not a lot, yeah. Yeah, that's not gonna work. It's dripping acid down. It's doing God knows what. Once you learn it, yeah, once you know it, I'm sure it's the kind of thing where it's you just kind of learn by doing. Just get like having it be muscle memory. Yeah, I'm sure I could probably like look it up on YouTube or something like that. Look up a clip of somebody doing it so I can see it in action. So I can't actually hurt these rat friends, and now they're gone. So apparently it was the rats were all just a dream. And Kapal, thank you for joining as well. Or maybe it's Kappa L, but regardless, thank you for being here. Oh, and I'm on fire. I should maybe pay more attention to what I'm doing so that I don't die. I want to try to get that wand, but maybe I should just cut my losses. I'm at 15 health and I got a lot of money, so maybe I shouldn't be trying to push it too hard, you know? Push it to the limit one more time. Alright, I have this wand too, which scares me a little bit, but I do have it. Usually open to hit that with it. There we go, hit that with the acid. Oh shit. Speaking of acid. There we go. Just gonna stand back and let that do its thing. This also is a dead end, and I think that is the kind of stone that does not melt very well with acid. Acid's great, but man, it's kind of scary to work with, honestly. It's so frequently lethal. Once that dissipates, I'll try to use that to scrounge through that little hole that I just made. Couldn't find like a video for it. Yeah, that's okay. Like I said, I could do some digging on my own, but I'm curious though for sure. Some friends up here. Well, at least I thought I saw something with a health bar there. Oh, it's a boss. Oh god, he's scary. Or it's a mini boss rather. I think he might be immune to what I'm hitting him with. He has a health bar, and he's bleeding. It said block. Maybe it was blocking the frozen effect, but he was still taking damage. Just blind firing into the void. I have no idea if I'm hitting him or not. I see things raining down, which is exciting. Oh boy. Yeah, I think one hit from that guy and I'd die horribly. If I just yeet these up there. Oh, he's deciding to come around. Thankfully, He has the same vulnerability that I have. Ooh, dead. Where if you hit somebody while they're levitating, they'll get stunned. And that was kind of cool, but then that happened. How bad did I get him? I got him down to about half health. That's not bad. Damn. That's a tricky one. Those mini bosses can be gnarly. Bubbles can dig. That's a good point too, Rockji. So I thought I forgot about that. But yeah, if you angle it just right and get the bubbles to pop on the wall, it will dig. I got a cool gray wizard. Super hot with the gray. Alright, now this one's good for digging too. Love the big orbs. This is the most normal one I've started with all day today. Now we go. All that to find a wand with rockets and darts. And a really bad recharge time, but some other things that I like a lot. I like how I have a wand that's pretty reliable, and the first thing I do is find more chaotic and unreliable wands. Like this fucking nonsense right here. Check out this stupid thing that I just found. This thing is stupid, but I love it. Kind of surprised it's not casting lightning bolt on trigger. Doing something else with like red. Huh. Because it's a shuffle wand, so it's, you know, unreliable in that sense. More ridiculous shenanigans. I like the bouncy spell. I'm not a huge fan of the pentagon shape. You could do some cool stuff with it though. Part of me doesn't want to get rid of bombs, although we have rockets, or missiles rather. Get rid of bombs. Wand up there. I'm just finding wands all over the place. Thank you, Rockjitsu, for that follow, by the way. That's very kind. Not having total knowledge, yeah. There's a few streamers I follow, and of course, Priority, we both know of Disnoff, who is a force of nature in this game. I've watched his stream a whole bunch since he raided me that one time, and that man is a walking encyclopedia for this game, and it's humbling to say the least. But yeah, it's almost like it's kind of, it doesn't get boring necessarily, but it's like you just watch someone win over and over again. I mean, he still dies obviously, but like someone who really knows their stuff, it's I don't know, I very selfishly enjoy watching someone like learn the game, that kind of thing, just because that's, you know, what I typically do at least. So I very selfishly enjoy what I typically do. And in an opposite sense, for me, it's refreshing watching someone who really knows their shit. But yeah, I do recognize that after a while, it's like, man, there's not much like room for improvement now this person's already an expert. Because yeah, I still have much to learn. But the process of learning is very fun in this game, so it's a good process for sure. It can be overwhelming, yeah, exactly. I do appreciate that Disnoff does take a lot of time to explain his wand choice decisions and explain how the trigger system works, because I didn't really understand how triggers worked until I watched him stream, and then I was like, oh, now I get it. So that's, like, I appreciate that he's very newbie friendly in that sense, which is very helpful. But still, yeah, it can be overwhelming still. I don't dislike this wand, but I don't know if I love it. There's really nothing on it that I want. The stats on it are pretty not bad, for the most part. I really like Energy Orb with Trigger. We could do some cool stuff with that. I'm actually tempted to get rid of this one, although it's my only non-shuffle wand, so I should probably hang on to that one. I think we'll get rid of this guy. Yeah, get rid of that guy. Return on Trigger could be a nice makeshift teleport. Return on Trigger, because we have Return. So you would cast it. Oh, I see. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, so you could kind of create your own Return. I've never messed with Swapper. I'm guessing it just swaps you with something else. But I've never really played around with it. Goes around. Found so many wands. Some rounds I go like an entire few floors without finding anything, but this time the game is being very generous. Guess I can dig down. There we go. Get the gold, get the gold. Just barely got it. Haven't found a use for Swapper. I haven't played with it yet, but I'm guessing it's interesting, but yeah, kind of very case specific. Like, it's only really cool in certain situations. More health, by the way. There's a bad guy down there that will drop extra money when we get him. It's named after a priority. Your friend in mind. 32 gigabytes of RAM on sale for 200. That's pretty darn good, actually. Is it 2 sticks of 16, or is it a single stick of 32? How much RAM do I have, for that matter? I think I have 32 total, maybe. Or do I have 64? I can't remember how much RAM I have. I have either 32 or 64. I know it's DDR4, but that much. That's about all I can recall. Also, it's me, UC. Hello. Good to see you, friend. Hope you're doing well. We're doing some Noita. We're having a fun time, even though I'm frequently getting my butt kicked. It's an enjoyable butt kicking experience, which is what matters. Got the RGB, colorful, like, pretty ones. Those are pretty cool. I'm not a huge... Like, I don't go out of my way for the RGB stuff just because my case is very boring and opaque. So it's... Oh, get him with the physics? Oh, I was hoping to physics him to death. Oh, wait. Hey, we got her. That's fun. Anyway, yeah, just to complete the thought, yeah, I just have a case that you can't really see through. So the RGB stuff doesn't really do much for me. But for people with the cool see-through cases, I know you can do some really cool stuff with those for sure. Also, Suicider, good to see you, friend. Okay, 4 6 of 8. That makes a little bit more sense because I know those are. It's not that they're undesirable, but they seem like they're less exciting for some people, especially because like it's harder to get to a big amount of RAM with the smaller chunks like that one. But if you need a total of 32 and you have 4 open slots, that's a pretty good deal then. 3200 speed, that's pretty good, I think, isn't it? 3200. I feel like mine's somewhere in that ballpark. I think I can't remember. For 200 bucks, I think that's not too bad, right? You can see everything, yeah. So you can see stuff. That's where you can do like the fun RGB kind of builds. Because yeah, mine has none of the tempered glass. My case is actually quite old, and I like my case. It's very basic and simple, and it gets the job done. But yeah, it's not anything particularly exciting to look at, admittedly. Vengeance LPX, that's what I have. That's the kind of RAM I have. The Vengeance LPX type. And I like it a lot. It's been performing quite well. So I like that brand. Not a huge fan if it's like emitting light. Well, that's the thing too. Like I've seen some streamer setups where they have their RGB keyboard and their RGB motherboard with an RGB CPU and RAM. Like it's very cool and colorful, and it's all color coordinated, and they've got like the proper BIOS and or software to make it like all sync together, or maybe it syncs with the music they're listening to. Like it's always really cool, but it also has that after effect of having like, I don't know, it makes their streaming room look like a NASA battle station or something like that. I don't know how to describe it necessarily, but it just makes it seem that you can see it from outer space. It's so bright and so colorful, which is cool, but after all, you worry about like eye strain and that kind of thing. But some people love that kind of stuff, and I'm not here to knock that necessarily. It's just, I don't know if it'd be my cup of tea personally. Let me try to smelt the flames. Oh, well, I guess that's one way to do it. Oh, I can't move. There we go. I have nothing for washing off stuff, unfortunately. Actually, I guess this washes stuff off decently. Oh, except I keep getting more slimed. Shit. Berserkium, Flamuxium. There's no liquids here. There we go. Also, a lot of health. That's one unfortunate thing, is that you have a lot of potions like I do, but none that can actually rinse things, so it's... When you get slimed or when you get lit on fire, it's awful. Can get a little bit gaudy, yeah. I guess that's what I was thinking of, just a little bit gaudy. But again, I'm not here to knock that because I think it looks cool. It can be a bit much for sure. Just depends on the vibe you're going for. PNY 32. That's pretty good. 80 bucks, that's really good. I'm not familiar with the PNY brand. I know the Vengeance LPX is a pretty reputable brand, which probably explains why it's that much more. But so, yeah, so long as PNY is like reasonably reliable, then that's a really sweet deal. Oh, that's a big chung man. RGB keyboards. That's a good point too. Yeah, if you're gaming in the dark, it can be really nice. Like as you can tell, I like to think pretty okay lights where I'm playing right now, but But yeah, if it was in a no light situation, then it almost becomes a necessity so you can see what you're doing. There's a lot of bad guys down here. You know what? I can bust this thing out. Oh, except I don't want to have that in my hand because that has the electric charge, which makes it scary. I just noticed you have the Homunculus, by the way. I don't know why I didn't notice that earlier, but I'm noticing it now. And it's named after Mr. Whale. Then we got this person who's named after Victoria. All these named people, there's priority. And there's It's Me. Woo! Got lots of gold. I'm gonna try to get this wand now. I can dig down into it. Not dig down, but dig down. Oh, Mr. Noodles, how you doing, friend? Thank you very much for that raid. My goodness. I'm getting slurped. Whoops, wrong button. There we go. Thank you for slurping me. This feels great. Thank you for all the slurps. By the way, I feel way behind in chat, so I should probably get caught up. The backlights. Yeah, that's how my keyboard is. I've got the cool backlights. So it's like, it's pretty, but I don't really need like the fancy RGB stuff, so nice and simple. kind of like that dim lighting. I gotcha. Oh, thank you, Priority, for the link, by the way. I shall... Yeah, you got the clip. Excellent. Thank you, Priority, for looking that up. All right. Thank you, Mr. Noodles, for that raid. How's everyone doing? My gosh, we got mega slurped. That's a lot of slurping, but thank you, everyone, for being here. Noodles, how was your stream? And also, what were you streaming? In fact, I think I can do one of these real quick. Let me get the full name. Let me get the full name so I can do the proper shout out. Let me scroll up. There we go. I got that was a mega slurp. Thank you. Thank you. I feel sufficiently inside of everyone's mouth right now. Thank you, everyone, for joining in. We're playing some Noita. This game is great. And we're having a good time. I see you too, Mr. Noodles. We're also doing some Noita action. And I hope it was going well for you. What kinds of shenanigans did you get into with your game? Because as you can see, I am... Well, actually, maybe I shouldn't say as you can see. You might not know this, but I am not particularly well-versed with this game. I love this game, and it's a lot of fun, but there's a lot that I've yet to learn. I've put about 100 hours in this game so far, and I've enjoyed it. I've beaten it exactly once, by the way, so I'm far from an expert, but it's a lot of fun. Oh, no, it's okay, Josh. No, I appreciate the enthusiasm. It was fun. It's fun getting slurped. It's a pretty good brand. Oh, okay. They got good video cards as well. Excellent. Excellent. I think you might be right, Augusto. I think it might have happened. An SSD. I will also eventually need to upgrade to an SSD at some point, Mr. Will. I'm in the same boat. Yeah, I think I have the exact same SSD that's in my computer right now, because that's what I run Windows off of. And it's great for just running the OS, but yeah, for like playing games off of 240 gigs is nothing. Got a 500 gig. Yeah, I would like to get a terabyte SSD at some point. They're expensive, but I think it would be worth for running games off of. Gonna get a 2 terabyte. Ooh, buddy, those are expensive, but they're a worthwhile investment for sure. I mean, them read-write speeds are hard to ignore. But thank you again, Mr. Noodles, for that very nice raid. Hope everyone's doing well. Like I said, if you would like to share, you're more than welcome to share any cool shenanigans that happen in your game. I always love hearing about the kinds of crazy shit that happens in this game when other people play, because I mean that's one of the great joys of this game is when ridiculous stuff happens and you get that amazing wand, and then some awful and/or wonderful thing happens that kills your character in the most spectacular ways. It gets very silly. Oh, and I just got meleeed to death by a frog. So there we go. That's the most anticlimactic thing that's happened today. Thank you, Josh. Thank you, and thank you for the one last slurp. Slurping me into your mouth one last time, just for funsies. So you can run more stuff on it. I gotcha. Yeah, I got frogged, dude. They got a computer for Cyberpunk, but then Monster Hunter World, though, yeah, exactly. I keep thinking Cyberpunk will eventually be really, really cool. I know right now the game is really good, but it's just so hard to play for some people, especially on console. So it's not exactly very sustainable right now, but I tell myself that eventually it'll be worth. Oops, I'll kick this thing. Because I definitely want to play it myself, but yeah, not in its current state. I'm definitely holding out for like the quality patches to clean the game up a little bit. I like how I gave it one kind of like silly wheel. Filled with fungal spores. Oh, we got the fungus biome variant, which I'm excited about because the fungus is fun, Gus, because you get to eat the fungus and get yourself high as a kite, and it looks very strange and silly. And I love it. Yeah, Josh is like, I didn't want you to die. I wanted you to get slurped. Yeah, maybe that was it. The toad, or the frog that killed me slurped me with his tongue. It was that kind of slurp. There's the exploding mushrooms, by the way. Frog killed him doing 70 damage. Yeah, that's the thing, too, because the frogs... I don't know if you saw it, but it was weird. Like, he hit me, and it was like... Bop, 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 bop. It was like he kind of, like, got multiple hits on me. So, the frogs, despite being adorable and harmless looking, can be quite dangerous in the wrong circumstances. Speaking of things that are dangerous in the wrong circumstances, I'll grab that Thunderstone to evolve my Eevee. What's this from Victoria? This is... Oh, that's the terabyte SSD, or half terabyte SSD. And it's Samsung. I like Samsung drives. They do a pretty good job. Right, there's a number of Samsung products I'm a fan of. Also, I like how that's stuck in the wall. Very good. Thank you for joining, by the way, Fish Dad. Your screen name makes me very happy, and I love it dearly. Your screen name makes me think of Octodad, which is one of my favorite indie games. And a classic. Yeah, Samsung's pretty good. 500 gigabytes for 80 bucks. I mean, it's expensive, but you get pretty good quality. I have a 1 terabyte external hard drive that I got from... It's the Samsung Story. I got that when I was in college about 10 years or so ago, and it's still running. Still alive and kicking. It's incredible, so... Granted, I have nothing important on it, so when it dies, you know, I'll have suffered no data loss of significance, at least. But the fact that it's been going that long is pretty impressive to me, so... I associate Samsung drives as being very reliable. And expensive, but usually worth it. For internal drives, I'm a Western Digital guy, personally. Because I did have a hard drive done on me not too long ago, and I replaced it with a Western Digital Blue 6 terabyte storage drive, and I'm loving the shit out of it, so it's been doing a great heckin' job. Also, I want to kick that over there so I can blow shit up with it. Is that so much to ask? Get over there, get over there. There we go, baby, yes. There we go, we got their team. All for a wand that has reduced spread on it, which is not very exciting. But there it is. You get stats for how many times each enemy has killed you. I think you get something like that to a degree. Oh, never mind, it's how many times you've killed them, not how many times it's killed you. Actually, we can kind of take a quick gander to see all the dumb shit we have and have not seen before. We've seen a lot of perks. And not a ton of spells. Just a little bit more than half. A lot of enemies. Still more we haven't seen, though, which is pretty sweet. You think it's pretty cheap? That seems kind of expensive. I mean, I guess it depends when you bought it, though. There's death total on the game over screen. It says that, but I find that sometimes the death total screen doesn't always update properly, so it seems a little bit weird to me. Sometimes it shows like new record, and it always shows new record. But maybe a death total is accurate though. You can see the death counter up here is not particularly reliable because that's the one of the settings that I enabled through the Goki's Things mod. So that's the number of deaths as of the number since I've like enabled Goki's Things. Well, the updated version, that is, which was, like, last week. December, October. Oh, okay. Whoops, I didn't mean to kick that. That was my bad. Yeah, I was assuming you'd gotten it previously. Because, yeah, in that case, that's actually a pretty good deal. Oh, I assumed that it was a little bit older. Oh, but you said you got it for Cyberpunk. Right, never mind. That makes more sense. If you got it for Cyberpunk, it would have been a more recent acquisition. Lots of things down here with glowy eyes. Oh, it's these little friends, right. Not a huge fan of these little friends. However, I can explode them with that mushroom. Oh boy. These little guys can be scary. Thankfully, I'm landing a lot of my shots. Oh, except I'm running out of mana. Oh boy. Ah, fuck. Yeah, those guys can be scary, and they were scary. There we go, total deaths. Yeah, maybe what I should do is disable this, because that's a little bit misleading. The death counter on screen doesn't really do me any favors. Where is it? Health bars, iframes. Tweaks, maybe? Not that. I don't know. Is it not under options? Maybe it's not a Goki's thing. Maybe it's... Oh, it might be under Twitch Extended, actually. Death counter. Boop, there we go. New game. We jump on in. Oh, and the game crashed. Okay, well, I guess that's what I get for messing with the stuffs. We'll do... How's about this? Let's do... It's almost... I've almost been live for 4 hours. Once I hit the 4-hour mark, that will be when... I'm going to relaunch, by the way. That will be when we say it's the last run. So I'm going to start a new run. If I die before 6 minutes have passed, then we'll start a new run. But if the run I'm about to start goes for more than 6 minutes, then that'll be our last run of the night. Also, Noita is not launching, so let me see if there's a Wily process, a Noita.exe that's still running. Because sometimes that's how it goes. Sometimes when a game crashes like that, it doesn't close particularly gracefully. Let's try it again. There it goes. Autosave. Nah, destroy it. We'll just do a new run. $2 TB for $230. That's not too bad, actually. It's not too bad, and it's a Samsung brand, which is pretty good. Getting shorter. I do stream. I do typically stream very long and late on weekends. Weekdays, I usually try to be more sustained, just because, you know, obviously I have work in the morning, so I have to be somewhat responsible. Oh, frozen disc projectiles. That actually can be pretty cool. So yeah, weekdays I have to be more responsible because, of course, I have work in the morning. And it is already past 1 a.m. Actually, 1 a.m. is usually when I wrap it up. However, I started the stream late, so I figure I'll go a little bit late to make up for that. I usually like to go for about 4 hours. At minimum, if possible. So the plan is, yeah, 4 hours. Like I said, depending on how things go. Either if I die instantly, then I'll start a new one. But if this goes for a bit, and then we and we succeed relatively well, then that'll be the last run of the night. However it ends. Also, that. Very good. Wait for that to drain. Brand new model's about $250 for a 2 TB. Yeah, that's a pretty good deal. It's a pretty sweet deal. Is it one of the full-size SSDs, or is it one of the little M2 SSD ones that plug into the PCI Express slot? Ooh, look out for that bouncy lad. There we go. We got his ass. Lots of monies. Ouch. Homing for hostiles. The projectiles gravitate towards me. Oh, good. So the full-size ones. Okay, cool. Because I'm thinking about going for the M2 ones, but I recognize those are a lot more expensive. But the full-size ones still get the job done. Oop, I was gonna say, he's got the homing bullshit, and he's a shotgun man. Just gonna kick him around for some reason. What does this one have on it? Oh, just more bombs. I just got lots of bombs. 300 for a slightly older model. That's not... Yeah, that's good. That's getting a bit up there more. Still pretty good, though. The smaller ones, yeah, the smaller ones seem like they're pretty nifty, and of course a lot of people, myself included, have a lot of PCIe or PCI Express slots that are not being utilized anyway, so it's like, yeah, might as well. Also, there's something cool down there that I want to try to get. See, neat things. And I don't have a lot of money, so I can't afford a lot of these. I'll go ahead and get this one. So we can play with those once we get to the Holy Mountain. Uh-oh. Okay, I can still open it. Oh, it's a bomb. The treasure was a bomb. But of course, the real treasure were the friends you made along the way, obviously. 8 hard drive bays. Damn, that's impressive. Mine's got like 4, I think, so not nearly as impressive. Inner Demon, good to see you, buddy. Hope you're doing well on this fine day. We're playing Noita, although I will advise we're gonna be wrapping up the stream once this character dies. Or if we beat the game. One of those two things will happen. We'll either die horribly or we'll win and we'll be the coolest person ever. No in between. Either death or raging success. Hot swappable. Hot swappable. Oh, I guess like just easy to unplug and replug in new drives, because that would be pretty nifty. That's the fun. That's the fun and the struggle, and that's just how it is. And I love every ridiculous second of them. Good old Windows updates. Yeah, there was a Windows update earlier, and I did bad. And in fact, it's actually what's caused me to start the stream late. It's because I saw that Windows needed to update, and I was about to take the dog out. I was wanting to like grab a few things, so I was really paying attention. I was kind of in a hurry, and I saw that Windows needed an update, so I was like, okay, cool, let's go ahead and do this now. Oh boy. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and do this now, not realizing that the update I was beginning was going to take like 40 minutes. So as a result of that, I started my stream like 30 minutes late because... Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Oh, fireball thrower. Right, that explains it. Let's see. Indisbilium. Warm pheromone. Okay, so that won't dissipate flames. There we go. Is he healing me? He is. Super Hotbot is healing me. What a nice guy. Excellent, which is good because I got bodied by that fire damage. So anyway, yeah, that was my bad. I didn't pay attention. I wasn't paying attention when I began the Windows update. I thought it was just going to be a small one, but it was a big one that took like, you know, at least 40 minutes, maybe like 45 minutes to complete. And of course, there was several PC restarts. It was a big old thing, but we got there. We eventually got there. There's a wand that I definitely want. See if I can do this without blowing up our little buddy. Because I see our little homunculus friends who are damageable by our stuff. I'm pretty sure that we can hurt them, unfortunately, with things that we spawn. And they're all hanging around there. I don't know why they all decided to hang around there, but they can heal each other, I guess. They just like huddled around the explosion. They were like, yes, I want the pain, Alex. Give it to me. So we got Zappies and Concentrated Light, which I like a lot. The Zappies I like less. That is pretty cool, though. Wow, this one is very busy. Got lots of things that I like and some things that I don't like, but I like that it has lots of exploding things, so I'll replace that one. Excuse me. I like how, like, we froze him with a shuriken. Oh, sorry. With a shuriken, like, to the jugular, but then froze him, so it was like a frozen shuriken, so it just stuck him instantly. They're lighting each other on fire. Very good. These guys are wild. I mean, explosions will keep you warm very briefly, I suppose. Also, I have very little money. I think I'm buying none of these. Oh, wait, before I get ahead of myself. Ooh, we can do something fun with that, except we have only shuffle wands right now. Firebolt with trigger. Ooh, I don't really love that. Lots of dynamite. Triple scatter spell. Yeah, so we can do so. So this one is kind of cool as it is, actually. Yeah, that's kind of neat. Oh, and I see Fish Dad just drowned himself. Very good. Yeah, the homunculi aren't always big on self-preservation, unfortunately. Something like this maybe, or... Yeah, it's just kind of okay. Might actually just save both of these. I'm wondering... Could do something like that. Whoa, that was cool. Of course, it's very expensive. Yeah, very expensive, but it's pretty nice though. It's a good like do a pretty good amount of damage to something quickly spell, and it's very fast, which I like. We could switch that up actually. That could be cool. That compared to this guy. Seems like it does more damage, which is surprising. Damage 10? I wonder what's making this do more damage, because it's doing like 30 damage now with this guy. Oh, I guess that's the better choice then. Okay, so we got a few things to play around with. But only non-shuffle, or only yes shuffle ones, which I'm not super happy about, but it's okay. Kills give more mana releasing liquids, which is nice. Tinker with wands everywhere, always a solid, yeah, tinker with wands everywhere, always a solid choice. AI and rescue, yeah, not always down for self-preservation, unfortunately. Not always keeping their best interests. Their own best interests in. Oh god. Oh, he's got fireball thrower. Oh gosh. He's probably gonna die. Oh, he winked out of it. Okay. I think it's just me. Just me and myself. I think the other guys might have gotten crushed by... Yeah, they got crushed by the collapse. It's me, myself, and I with my own homunculus. Homunculus buddy. There's a wand down there. Not sure what happened here. I see a lot of things are already like on fire. And like things being wounded already, so I'm not sure what happened down here, but shit got weird apparently. Definitely need more gold. Also, I need to do this. I mean, I don't have to, but I definitely want to. Much better, much better. Now I feel satisfied. Sexually, just so we're all clear. More ground shaking, by the way. Guess the best way to get to this guy is right through the side. Dude, bounce back. Yeah, minding the bounce is important. Oh, and I'm on fire. Very good. What can I do about this? Slime. I swear, sometimes it's just random fire. It's randomly catching on fire. I mean, there was a spark for sure, and that explains it. But there are other times where it's like, you just walk along, you just minding your own business, and then like, suddenly, immolation out of nowhere. Oh, I could have just come up from the side. Lots of arrows. The stats on this wand are actually not bad. Yeah, we'll place with this guy. This is the second one we've had that has a really cool frozen effect that I'm really appreciating, because freezing enemies in the air is very helpful. And freezing an enemy on the ground, then following it up by kicking them is always very deeply satisfying. Watch out for that shuriken. Oops. More acid stuff. This is a non-shuffle one. My first ever non-shuffle one. That's exciting. What I'm going to do is I'm gonna keep these. I'm gonna drop this wand, I think. Between these two wands, I think this is the lesser one. So yeah, keep that one. I don't want gunpowder arc. I don't want acid. Just want dynamite. Actually, what am I doing? Since this is a non-shuffle one, I can play with this now, actually. So let's see about this. We can do something like this, maybe. That's a lot of mana. That's kind of cool. And then with that, I could... I guess I could put that back, maybe? Something like this, maybe. Boomerang spells. Oh, no. Get away. Get away. Oh, God. Boomerang spells. All right, so I'm not going to touch that first one for a bit because the discs will absolutely murder me. No doubt about it. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, that hurts, yeah. Yeah. Boomerang spells are scary. They're fun, but they're scary to deal with for sure. It's probably the best we can do right now. Kinda sad that we're making this wand less powerful. Actually, no, we can go into this. Oh wait, no, I got rid of the other thing, didn't I? Yeah, that's fine as it is, I think. So maybe I should go and do it this way. That's pretty good. That's like still pretty fast. And then now we have a multi-arrow launcher. That's actually kind of cool. It's not a ton of damage. Oh, sorry. Formation shield. I guess I'll keep that. Seeker shot. It's like I guess we'll hang on to those. Okay, so we got some stuff to play around with then. Got our primary one for a bit. It occurs to me that this effect isn't super good for flying enemies necessarily. Well, of course the frozen is, but the death cross thing isn't quite so much. There we go. Oh, I just fucking launched his ass. That was pretty cool. You can do some cool stuff with death cross for sure. It's not very good on its own, but casting at a distance can be really nice. It has some digging ability. Not much, but some. Oh, see, I'm not trying to kill my own little buddy. Oh, that was good. What a delightful combination of circumstances. Oh. Not trying to kill my little dude. He apparently likes me. He's been, like, pheromoned. Just exploded his corpse. He got pheromoned and he loved me and I killed him. I had to put him down. Also, I'm currently on fire. There we go. Got enough blood to wash myself off. Lots of mana. Very cool. That's actually very nice. I have this egg. I have this egg this whole time. We summoned something. A little gremlin man. More health. Always more of that in my life. Oh, he's just chilling. Oh, he's kind of coming down, kind of. Will he follow me through the portal? I don't think that he will. Oh, we summoned a few of them. Oh, that's nifty. Gonna look for a little bit more monies, maybe, because we don't have a ton. What's that? That is a... That's just fire. Oh, it's empty glass. That's what it is. So fast. It seems like it'd be a lot of damage, but I don't know if it's actually, like, really that good. Like, those guys have a lot of health, so maybe this is a pretty good one. I'm not 100% convinced yet. It's something else. I just heard like a sound of an enemy taking damage somewhere. This caused a spark. It does. There we go. feel like sometimes it doesn't do the burst fire when I want it to, which is kind of unfortunate. Oh, at least to nothing. Well, at least there's a bad guy up there. Don't really have any good ways to get to him. Oh, let's go through the portal. Just more damage, always good. Warp cast. So spell jumped. Ooh, not a huge fan of that one. We could give ourselves a shield. Summon wall. That can be fun to like play with, but not always useful. Or mana. That can be nice. Man, I can't really put these in anything right now, though, can I? I could, instead of freezing, I could just give it more damage. Or I could... like, do one of these types of maneuvers. Of course, it's not going to always fire, necessarily. It's pretty good, though. It's pretty good, I think. Yeah, right now, we don't really have a whole lot of wands to, like, stretch, like, to, like, flex with these kind of cool things we're finding, but we could maybe get something cool later on. If they fly into a small sector in front of you, they get blown away. You get more crits. Oh, boy. This one's kind of tempting. I want to try this one, actually. That one, plus the little energy shield sector, could be a really sweet, like, double protection kind of deal. It's really tempting. That's kind of cool, yeah. Kind of curious. Okay, so it doesn't repulse fully, but it's like, it does a pretty good job of pulling things away. This is kind of neat. We got some fun things to play with. Let's play with this a little bit more. Oh, right, we're in the ice caverns, so this is where we kind of need the, like, spooky shit. See, normally I'm not a huge arrow guy, but this is actually doing, like, pretty okay damage. Most okayest damage, except it's running out of charges. Hey, yo, THX, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Ooh. There we go. More monies. Also, I need to sneeze. I'm thinking about sneezing. Oh, Rock Split, thank you for that follow, by the way. Or Rock Spit, rather. Thank you. Thank you for being here. I know it's getting late, by the way. I know it's getting late. I know, people are probably having to head to bed fairly soon. I'm going to be heading to bed once this run ends. It will either end in disaster or it will end in triumph with very little room for in between. I'm, of course, hoping for the former, but we all know how these things go. But yeah, this is the last run of the night, regardless of how it ends. Just because it is getting late. But I will be back on Thursday. Ooh, we just yeeted that guy. Oh, we got wolves. Oh, we got wolves. Okay, well, we got most of them killed. Oh, I lied. That one's still alive. Okay, now he's dead. Yeah, those wolves can be scary. Still a lot of them. Not anymore. We just deleted all of them. This guy's here. Oh, boy. That guy is scary. Yeah, we just exploded his corpse. That was very satisfying. Yeah, freezing on projectiles are so nice. It's a very, very nice thing. It's a thing of beauty. Actually, I wanted to break those, but I guess I'll grab that. I don't really have anything to refresh. Play with this one, too. I feel like I should be, like, trying all the wands that we have, because there's a lot to play with. Lots of rat friends. And, of course, this has got, like, the double projectile shenanigans. Also, I am missing a lot of my shots. There must be a spread to this wand that I've forgotten about. Yeah, 2-degree spread. It's not that big, but it's there. It's noticeable. Hiya! Will it land on something? It did not. Okay. Well, had to try. Every once in a while, you'll get lucky with a kicked thing like that. There we go. So I'm just gonna wait. Wait for that frozen vapor to do its thing. Get where it needs to go, because the frozen vapors can be very painful. There we go. Ooh, that was cool. I was watching the shuriken like spin out like that. That was dope. What do we have on this guy? There's nothing on that one. Let's go back to this guy. Old Faithful. This one's, I think I'm gonna make this one my more aggressive one, whereas these two are more defensive, specifically this one. What's this one? Oh, hold on, there's vapor I want to get around. Also, I just wanted to kick that. Let's do this. Blow up whatever that is. Oh. I mean, the stats on it are not bad, it's just the capacity is not that great. Oh, little snowman friend. Want to knock this on the guy. Will it fall on him? Ah, so close, dude. So close. Oh god, that happened though. These guys are very... It's kind of hard for me to see, actually. Down where that's coming from. I guess there must be multiple of them, because there's just a lot of rock spirits that they're tossing our way. I can barely keep up. Oh, now we're stronger. Oh shit, now we're gonna get weird. I am very much looking forward to getting weird. Maybe we should just go in. Alright, we killed one of them at least. I don't know if there's multiple ones, but... Usually not firing with that frequency, that kind of frequency. Did 174 damage to that guy, wow. 188, dang. This damage is gnarly. I mean, it's ×4, but still. It's pretty disgusting. In a good way. Yeah, see that propulsion field. Oh, they can still be scary. They like bounce over you like that. They can land on top of you. It's not full coverage, but it's pretty darn good coverage. So again, this is more of a defensive wand than it is an offensive. Ooh, one, yeah, he still got me. So it's like you're not invulnerable. Lots of gold. All this gold, hell yes. Just fucking liquefied that guy. Wow. No corpse, just giblets. Or invisibility. I guess I'll take it, but not really much need for it. Ooh. New wand, you say? 3 seconds recharge time. Oh man, nah, I'm good. Thanks though. Non-shuffle, which is nice, but that's about all it had going for it. I just wanted to do that just because I knew it would look cool. The cool physicsy effects of the things you can do in this game are always a joy. Just one shot that guy, that was cool. Ooh, Sniper Man. I'm constantly having to keep things, like face things that are trying to fire at me, that way I can repulse their bullshit. Ooh, we like reflected it back to him, that was cool. Oh, that's a frozen vapor. Yeah, let's get some blood in here. Ouch! That Sniper Man guy. I kind of want to exact some revenge after what he tried to do to me. What is this? I don't know. We don't need 2 of these. Yeet! Oh, it's a Firestone. Very good. Everyone is mad. We're all big mad. They're mad at each other, too. Gotta Gotta have this up. Now, do I just get shield forever to or can it like break eventually? Let's not wait around to find out, maybe. Oh yeah, yeah, it does have a recharge. Okay, so it's not just shield forever. Alright, so we pissed him off. I don't know if it killed him, but I smacked him pretty good. What was that? It's part of a dead corpse. Oh! This jabroni. Oh boy. Yeesh. Got his ass. Whoa! Don't get physics. Do not want to get physics to death if I can help it. Not today, son. Oh, that was scary. Okay, we're good. Oof. That was a little bit spooky, but we pulled it off. Also, okay, no, I was looking at the number of health I had. I thought that was the amount of gold I had, and I was very confused. Right, so that's the portal. I could keep exploring, or I should maybe consider not pushing it further. I mean, here's some pretty much free gold. The rats are mostly harmless. Just like humans, mostly harmless. Whoops. I hear things happening. Bullets happening. Oh boy. Where'd shotgun man go? There he is. Ooh, that was a lucky shuriken. Lots of blood. Very good. See, there's a gun lad out this way. Don't know if I want to like go out of my way for him necessarily, but there he is. There he be. Yeah, there's one over here too. It's like we can see them. Got 1,000 gold to our name, which might sound like a lot. It's not a ton in the grand scheme of things. Yeah, that's strong enough where it disables our shield for a second, so I can't just sit on it forever. It's like he went down to the portal. And we shurikened his face off. There we go. Let's go ahead and take the money and run. Yeah. 168 health total. Pretty good. Here is a non-shuffle one with pretty not bad stats. Not excited by that one. That one... Ooh, that's got some weird shit going on that I'm excited about. We can't afford both. It's one of these two. Not this one. It's either this one or this one. The recharge time's a little bit rough, but that cast delay is delicious. Mana max, mana recharge. They have opposite problems. This one recharges like a boss, but doesn't have a great mana maximum speed. This one has a high max, but has a slower recharge. I'm kind of tempted to go with this one, actually. Although I think I like this one's like speed configuration a little bit more. Not a huge fan of the energy sphere always being cast. It's not bad, it's just not amazing, I guess. Damage can be cool. Luminous Drill can be cool. Formation Sword can be cool. Yeah, these are things that are nice. Freezing Gaze sounds interesting. And of course, Downwards Bolt Bundle. We've seen that before, and that can get very silly. I think I might want to go for this one. There's things that I like about both. Has no spread. It's one cast per. One cast per slight spread. Yeah, see, now I'm leaning back towards this one, actually. Now let's do this one. Okay, so replace that guy just entirely. What can we do with this? A lot, I think. We don't need this many magic missiles. I don't really know if, I don't think we even need one. In fact, we can get rid of that guy too. Odd firebolt, don't really like that. So, yeah, what are some things we can do with this? I'll keep, I guess, this arrow for now. We got Bubble Spark, we have... Oh, right, we already had this guy on the Spark Bolt up here, right? I guess we could still do something like this. We can maybe do like a more souped up version of what we already have. Because... Yeah, we got damage plus. We could get the cool shield. That way this is like a more defense-worthy spell. Or wand, rather. So as it stands right now, that's what we got. And it's pretty good. It's like pretty fast. Pretty darn good damage. Yeah, I think that's reasonable. I think. If I wanted to, I could mix it up to Bubble Spark. But it's less accurate. Yeah, it's less reliable. This one's more reliable. It also makes me wonder... Should I try this? This might be a horrible idea. Or it could be wonderful. Oh. The problem is that it doesn't go very far. What if I put it like that, maybe? See, then doesn't fire at all. Yeah. That's kind of bad. I would like for it. I want to trigger that effect elsewhere. I don't want to be right there when it happens. We could do something like this. See, well, there you go. Doesn't always fire though, is the thing. It fired once. It hasn't since then, yeah. I don't know. Maybe I need to switch that around, maybe? It's a modifier. Projectile modifier, yeah. Maybe it needs 5 explosive bolts. I would think it would go like that. There we go. That's cool. Why does it only sometimes fire? See, now it fires every time. Which I don't want. I don't want it to fire every time. That's scary. Huh. I don't know. I wish I could figure out why it's only sometimes firing, because that could be really cool in the right or wrong hands. I'm gonna do something like this. Have I already tried this, maybe? It's lots of lightning, which is neat, but not quite, like, practical necessarily. I could do this. Actually, we could just move these up. Oh wait, no, these are, that's not what I'm thinking. Granted, this is 2 spells per. Recharge is kind of rough. That was why I shied away from that one. And again, there's a bit of a spread there. That's they both have spreads, yeah. What about this guy? Yeah, I don't know. I just can't find anything that, like, I can't find the smoking gun second one that's like perfect, you know. I can't find the perfect second one backup thing. Like, this is pretty cool. I couldn't find it. I couldn't find the thing that makes it amazing, you know. This is pretty good. I feel pretty good about this. If I wanted to switch out from this guy, I could try that. Now, why'd that cast in the middle? Oh, it's the timer. Yeah, that's the difference between timer and trigger. Wonder if I had more death crosses, I could do some pretty cool shit. I think I'm gonna get rid of false spot. It's not very good. If I had more death crosses, we could do like a triple scatter, but I think we need multiple ones because this isn't going to do the thing that I think that's going to do. Yeah, it just spawns one. We would need duplicate projectile to do what I was wanting it to do. I really want to do something cool with this. I guess I could do something like that, if nothing else. That way the trigger's doing something. But again, I just don't know how to reliably make it do that. Seems like if you're aiming downwards, it'll almost always do it. But if you're aiming laterally, yeah, it's a crapshoot. I don't know. We'll just leave that as it is. And also, I'm not seeing the electricity do its thing. I'm not sure why. Is it firing after it explodes? Oh, I killed the shit out of this fish, by the way, yeah. Guess I'll leave it as it is right now. Okay, so we got stuff to play around with. I feel pretty good about my purchases, my purchasing decisions today. So this one's gonna be my main one for a bit. This one will just sit down there. And these two are the backups for more case-specific situations where I want to just play around. More perks. Ooh, I know about hypercasting. Oh yeah, hypercasting. Hypercasting is terrifying. And frequently a bad idea. This will be one of those instances where it's a bad idea. Especially with this thing. Dude, look how fast that thing goes, man. Jesus, yeah, hypercasting is so fun and so scary, but man, it's fun. Right. Let's go make some new friends. Oh, bomb rain. Very good. Very good. Damage critical. Yes. I'll take all those. Ouch. Oh, there's friends. Lots of friends. Ouch. Ouch. Oh boy. Oh boy, okay. Let's get rid of all those scary things. This is gonna get a little bit spicy and a little bit nicey, maybe. Oh, he's already dead. You are already dead. Nani? See this guy. I see you. We're killing the shit out of these guys. So this guy's got a cool shield thing just like me. I killed him. Oh no, I didn't. I just slightly bothered him. Now he's fucking dead. Oh boy, this place is pretty hopping. There. I was gonna say, if I can explode that thing, that dude is dead. Oh, it's Timmy. What's up, Mr. Tim? The streamer friend of the from my local city's community. Good to see you, Mr. Tim. Hope you're doing well, buddy. We're doing some Noita. It's a little bit spicy right now, but it's also very fun because this game excels when it's weird, and tonight is no exception of fun and weird. There's a corpse that I can't walk past. All right, well, I couldn't get the money, but that's fine. Right now, I'm more concerned about survival. God, it's so fast. I got more scary things coming our way. How was your stream, by the way, Timmy? Who are you streaming on this fine day? Or evening, rather. This fine evening. These frozen toaster mans. Or flying toaster mans. And get the heck right out of here. And this shield we have is putting in the frickin' work, dude. Man, this thing is an actual lifesaver. Doing some Battlefront. Are we talking? Is it the newer Battlefront game or the old school one? I'm guessing it's the newer one. Because that was free on the Epic Game Store not too terribly long ago. That's gonna explode. In fact, I'll go and explode it now. I want to play with the other ones we have, but this area is so scary. Let's let him get closer. And now, yes, I love when a plan comes together. That was delightful. Very rarely does it work that well, but That was one such instance when it exploded the right way. Ouch. I keep breathing in the frozen vapors because I can't help myself. There's one that's named after my bot. Let's kill him. He's so dangerous. My own bot out to get me. Whoa! Teleport streamer. Alright, very good. Didn't put me too far away, I don't think. Killed the shit out of that guy. That was satisfying. Exploded his butthole. There's a lot of lava down here. Why is there so much lava in front of the portal? I need that portal to not die. Triple XP Wednesday. Very nice. Is that every Wednesday? Or, well, starting at Tuesday, rather, yeah. Berserkium, I don't think I want that. Although, actually, in Berserkium's... Well, I guess I get neither. I was going to say Berserkium's better than Invisibilium. But now I broke both by accident, so I guess I get nothing. Let's do this. Oh, that's gonna give us the zappies. Yep, I was gonna say that's gonna explode that. Yep, I don't want to be near when that thing decides to blow. Put that away. I was gonna say I want to explode that just because that's gonna be a disaster when that goes. Pride and Accomplishment Edition. Oh, that sounds very nice. Oh shit, I'm creating a situation where I'm surrounded by frozen vapor and a sniper person that I can't actually see. Oh, I just yeeted his corpse. Okay, well, that was his body that we just yeeted. Yeah, we freeze him, then we explode their corpse, which is very satisfying. Uh-oh, that's not good. Okay, we got him. This area is so very scary. Whoops, I turned into a sheep. Oh, and if that guy shoots me once, I am dead, and I'm on fire. It's all getting weird. As I say, that ought to kill. Okay, I'm not getting that money, but that's fine. I just wanted to not die. Every week, though, they have different modifiers. That's kind of neat. So that's a nice way to keep it fresh, then. Monkey fresh. More things exploding off screen. Speaking of which. Yeah, that blue blob that launched past us, yeah, that was the guy's corpse. So we killed him. We have this nifty weapon that when we shoot a bad guy, it freezes them. And if it kills them, it just freezes their corpse. But if it doesn't kill them, then they just get launched. Or what am I trying to say? If it regardless if it kills them, it freezes them. But the explosion can launch them whether or not if they're alive or dead. When the explosion hits. Also, I am quickly running out of options. However, there's that. Somehow that actually killed him. Oh, and I'm on fire. Very good. Let's bust out the firestone. And are they spicy ducks or normal ducks? I think they're regular ducks. Okay, well, now they're all dead. But they were normal for a bit. When it says spicy ducks, it means that they're going to explode after like 10 seconds. So when it says spicy ducks, then you gotta be careful. They're just bonus duck friends. Just some bonus poultry. I don't dislike this one's stats. Actually, like, it's pretty not bad. I like this one's stats more than I like this one's. That's tempting, actually. Let's get rid of... You know what? Let's get rid of this one instead. So what I'm finna do... Get rid of a bunch of arrows. I don't need these things. Get rid of that, that, and that. That way I can drop this wand with no shame. I'm gonna break that trap. Oh boy. Ouch! I wanted to kick his corpse. Or not his corpse, but his frozen body. That's hard to reach. Whoa. It's getting like relocated sometimes. What about this? Oh gosh, it bounces too much. There we go. There we go. We got it. Okay, so that's open. Granted, I only have 26 HP, so I should maybe try to be careful here. What do I want to do with this? Just push these all up this way. I'm not gonna use that. There was more stuff up this way. Yeah, I was gonna say. I have a feeling there might be bad guys that are gonna try to sneak up behind me if I don't take care of them now. So I'll take care of them now. About 1,000 gold, which is not a ton of gold, but it's pretty good. Big boom. Whoops. That guy's as good as dead. Once again, this personal shield. Putting in the work, baby. This thing is saved many booties of mine tonight. You know what? I shouldn't be going up. I should be digging down just because it's getting late and I'm low on health. Just a dangerous combination. Oh, wrong. I had the wrong thing selected. No wonder. Whoa! There we go. Just want to clear out of space. Bullet time. Kind of want to. Oops. Okay. Well, now I'm stuck. That's fine. How do I do this? How do I do this in a way that doesn't kill me? I think I can just break with this. There we go. Okay. Ooh, that was a little scary. It's like, oh, I froze myself, right. Darndest thing about frozen projectiles is that that'll happen. Okay, so... any amazing wands? This wand's got pretty good stats. And it also has drilling shot, which is pretty cool, but it doesn't really do any more damage, unfortunately. That one's got all kinds of weird shit going on, and so does that one. It's got healing bolt, which can be cool, but you can't heal it yourself, unfortunately. Oof, it's got some things that I'm scared of, honestly. So, we can definitely give ourselves more crits with this guy. We're gonna just get rid of some of these other ones. In fact, comparing and contrasting... well, actually, no, I think this one, yeah, I think this one's just the better wand for the most part. That mana max is impressive, but the charge speed would become a problem. So we'll hold off on that one. I'm tempted by this one stat-wise. That's pretty solid. So we just transfer this over to that guy. Actually, no, well... this one's better. Oddly enough, yeah, this one's better. Okay, so never mind. I'm just gonna ignore that one entirely. That makes my shopping decisions a lot easier. This one's got some stuff that I like. I like Concentrated Light a lot. I already have that, of course. Casts 10? That's wild. 10 casts per click? That's nuts. That alone might make that worthwhile. You could do some really dumb shit with that. Or you could do some dumb shit with this. Get double trigger on that guy, which is nice. I think this one's much more exciting. Oh, 2-second recharge time, though. I mean, yeah, that is kind of a challenge, isn't it? Crap, though. 2-second... but 10 spells per casting, that's just stupid. The good kind of stupid, just to be clear. Man, I don't know. I don't know what to pick. I do like the bouncy thingy that this one has. Yeah, let's go with this one. This one's much more fun. Is it sensible? Not particularly. Is it fun? Abso-freaking-lutely. That guy. So, what to do about this? Well, first and foremost... unrivaled bouncing potential. Actually not that interesting, unfortunately. because this doesn't really bounce at all. We could put that on something else. So we'll leave that as it is right now. In fact, we'll just kind of move these back. I could try to do a Seeker Shot on it. Maybe. I don't know. I'm never that impressed by Seeker Shot. We could do this. I hadn't even thought about this. Ooh, the mana, though. Yeah, that mana's rough. And it only casts one Death Cross, so it's not as exciting as I was hoping it would be. Get rid of some of these other things. I'm not going to use this. Not going to use drills. We don't need multiple triple scatters, I don't think. Explosion of Spirits. Sounds fun. I'm curious. How does that compare to this? Nah. This is more exciting. Okay, that could be cool. Now, why does it just fall down? Oh, I guess it's because there's bad guys below me. And mana recharge is getting kind of early. We're putting a lot of crap on this thing. So the mana recharge is becoming an issue. And that does cost a lot of mana to cast. Is it worth it? Maybe it could be. Does it do other benefits? No, it just... It, like, winks out of existence very quickly. Over here, like, what's the range we're talking here? That's a pretty good range. Yeah, maybe we could play with that, maybe. I don't need this many dynamites. In fact, I can probably just get rid of the dynamites entirely. Get rid of the arrows. Get rid of... I feel like that could be cool. Get rid of Seeker Shot. We definitely don't need two of them. So we could do some really dumb shit with this thing. It's 10 spells per cast. So I'm just put everything on here. Every single thing on here. Even disc projectiles. Make that bouncy, I guess. I don't know. We have 11 capacity to work with. Also tempted to see... Oh, no, never mind. That wouldn't work the way I wanted to. Would this do anything cool? Wow. That's incredible. It's terrifying, but it's incredible. Okay, yeah, so you need an effect. The bouncy ones make me smile every time. It's pretty damn cool. It's scary. Oh, for that exact reason, yeah, because the explosions can definitely get me, but that's pretty dope. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm running out of crap to throw in here. I guess that's good for now. I don't really want to put Zap on there because Zap can be very dangerous. Explosion of Spirits would only explode at my location, so we definitely don't want that. Okay, so I think we've got some stuff to play around with then. Hold on, actually, I haven't even seen this thing in action. Let's see what it looks like now. Yeah, that recharge time's pretty rough, but it's pretty silly. It's very chaotic. I don't know. I don't know if I like it. I don't hate it. But I don't know if I love it. Let's get an arrow to slap in here. Oh, we've got 10 projectiles. One fell swoop. It's like we got a bouncy thing somewhere. One thing gets really bouncy. Ouch. Yeah, including which can sometimes do the shuriken. Jesus, let's get out of here before I damage myself more. Okay, what do we got? Extra knockback on spells. You knock enemies around. That can be cool. Boomerang spells. That sounds awful. Repelling cape. Stains drop at a fast rate when moving. That can be very helpful. I'm gonna say... this one sounds more fun. Yeah, that one's more fun. Let's go with that one. Fun versus sensibility. I know which one I'm... Here's my doggy. He's been a good boy. Oh, we're in the Mushroom Kingdom. Very good. I forgot this is a thing. I forgot this place exists. And, of course, I'm not doing a ton of damage to these guys. Wow, lots of gold on that fella. Wow, look at all them golds. Oh, poison, yeah, right. Or acid, rather. Acid vapors. Forgot this biome existed. I haven't been to this biome in a long time. I never lived this long. Ouch. See something that's... oh, I think that's just a grenade. Can I eat the mushrooms? You can eat the mushrooms, and then get very weird. So let's get weird. Hell yeah. There's more where that came from, too. Oh, there's some up here. Let's eat some mushrooms, get weird, and have a good old time. Oh, monies. I smell gold. Thanks for the gold, stranger. What happens if I blow that up? Does anything happen? It takes damage, whatever this is. Oh, it birthed a spider. Good. That's what I've always wanted. A melee immune spider. Gold dust. Delicious. I need to remember this wand, because this wand is great when anytime there's anything underneath me. Like this, for instance. This is all underneath me. Oh god. I'm running out of levitation juice. Oh! I didn't mean to aim it above me. Oh, that's okay. You know what? It was bound to happen. You see all this shit down here? There's no fucking way. Now, as fun as my wands were, I didn't have any wands that were, like, amazing. And by the time you get to this part of the game, you need some pretty badass stuff, so I'm not that surprised that ended in disaster. The explosion wand that I had was pretty powerful, and I was thinking maybe that could carry me, but it's so dangerous and so volatile. That's okay. This was a long run. This went until, oh fuck, it's fucking it's almost 2:30 a.m. I gotta get my short little hobbit ass to bed. Thank you all for being here, friends. Thank you for the raids. We had Timmy who raided us just now. We had Mr. Noodleman who raided us earlier. We had another, and Sitnas raided us earlier as well. So thank you all for those who rated, those who followed, those who hosted, and of course those who already follow the channel. We're just chilling. Thank you all for sharing part of your evening with me.